resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the atoms. Shout out to the Eves. Good morning, everybody. This is the Black Pill Podcast. Let's get it. Yes, sir. We in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. Happy Monday, people. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We got a good show for you guys today. We're streaming on 6 platforms or 5 platforms: Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Kick. Let's get it. 6 platforms, people. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button. Donate if you can donate. If you can't donate, Ninja participate in the show. What up, ladies? Ladies, are you in here? Shout out to the women's.
Hello.
Shout out to the women's. Everybody know we do this for the ladies. It don't matter who you is or how you is. We do it for the women. So shout out to the ladies. Like I said, we got a good show for you guys today. Today we're gonna discuss Chrisean Rock again. Damn. But she made good headlines. She a little cute little baby. But yeah, we're gonna discuss Chrisean Rock speaking on her relationship with her sister Tesehki. A specific excerpt from the Jason Lee show. Shout out to Jason. And we're going to dissect that and break that down. Past that, we got a poll in chat. And the question is, who's really the problem in the Chrisean and Tesehki drama? Or Tesehki. Vote and tell us who and why, chat. So the 3 answer choices we have are Tesehki is the problem, Chrisean is the problem, or they're both the muffin problem, okay? Past that, let me pull myself up. I haven't even pulled myself up. My beezy, I was talking. Let me see, where we at? We in here, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. I'm in red today. I feel weird in red because normally I try to give you guys everything black and white. I'm very specific about certain stuff. So if you notice that I wear black and white a lot, the reason why is I think the world is very black and white and sometimes gray. So I try and give you guys the real and black and white and sometimes gray. But we in red today. Let me put up my my own personal advertisements, and y'all follow me on these places. I gotta put up my TikTok one too. I'm gonna make one for TikTok and Kick as well. I made one for Kick. It don't look right though. See, it's the one I made for Kick. Yeah. Why it look like that? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna fix it up. I made these by myself, people. So one time for me. Yes, sir. And one time for you if you watching. All right, man, let's get right with it. We in the building. Let's get the show started. We got a lot of things to discuss. Not too much though. First things first. Shout out to TikTok. TikTok is reportedly building a new app internally called M2 specifically for United States users.
You need to leave.
Interesting stuff, people. According to the information, it is set for a September launch, and the current app will shut down by March 2026, and users will have to download the new one to keep accessing the platform. And shout out to our U.S. administration. If you guys can't see it, now you can. I told you guys they're locking us in. The U.S. administration is officially locking us into this country. So shout out to if you're a citizen. My personal reasons for this, my conspiracy theory is because universal basic income is going to be a thing. So I feel like they're locking us in now so that way they can account for everybody. Past that, I'm thinking 10 to 20 years in the future. I could be right. I could be wrong. Regardless, it is what it is. We got to keep pushing and persevering forward for success anyways. Motivational Mondays, people. And answer the poll in the chat when you get the chance. But we got a lot of things to discuss. Like I said, this is the show, people. Let's get right with it. So first things first. We have an old piece of footage from Tokyo Tony and Carlissa and Tia Kemp when they were doing their show. I forgot what the show was called, but I enjoyed whatever it was that was going on because I like to look at Carlissa and I like to look at Tia Kemp. Shout out to Miss Tokyo Tony.
You need to leave.
Shout out to Miss Tokyo Tony. She's not really my speed. She's a bit too vulgar for me. Yeah. So I like the other two. Here we go. Hold up.
Say something to me fucked up, and I'm gonna reach over this table and I'm gonna knock your
Oh, before we get started, damn, my bad. I forgot my disclaimer. Hey man, viewer discretion is advised. This is a mature show. This is a adult show for 18 and up. If you're not 18 and up, shout out to you if you found your way to my page. You got through the back door. Past that, we do dark humor here, so we talk about shit that's funny and not funny at the same time, shit that's a bit extreme. If you don't like it, I understand. At the same time, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just doing my job. Don't shoot the messenger. At the same time, if y'all just want to donate, man, donate to your boy. Past that, if the stream is lagging, I don't know why the stream is lagging. Like I said, me and my internet provider got a little beef with each other, and we really gonna have to figure it out. But I'll probably get a new internet provider within the next 2 months or so that way we stop lagging, because I need to do my show properly. Past that, like I said, man, y'all sit back and enjoy. It will get a bit ratchet on here, yeah. But I mean, welcome to the dark side, people. No pun intended. No pun intended. Welcome to Dark Side. All right, let's get it.
Say you should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure can.
Let me run that bit back. Hold on.
One more time to say something to me fucked up, and I'm gonna reach over this table and I'm gonna knock your fucking head off.
I say you should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure can.
We need to go ahead and get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
We need to
I
get
sure the fuck can.
I'm gonna beat your
I'm gonna
motherfucking
beat
ass.
your motherfucking asshole.
Oh.
Make sure you do it after
I'm a
this shit
dog
over.
walk your ass.
Make sure you do it after this is over, bitch.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Now, shout out to all the ninjas that watch my page and the women as well. Guys, please don't approach me like this in real life because I'm a square. Shout out to the certified squares everywhere. I'm a square. Shout out to the squares everywhere. I'm a square, but ninja, my ninja, I swear, if you pull up on me like that and you make me uncomfortable, ninja, you must be ready to meet your maker, my ninja, okay? Please don't pull up on me like that, ninja. I know it's on sight. If you pull up on me talking to me crazy like that, ninja, it's on sight, ninja. And I don't play fair. I'm pulling out the weapons. Shout out to Charleston White. I feel like I'm Charleston White. I might put that in the song. Now, like I said, everybody respect everybody, but this show does get a little bit extreme. We're going to play that one more time just to get hype, man. I got to get hype. I'm a little bit tired. Here we go.
One more time to say something to me fucked up, and I'm going to reach over this table and I'm going to knock your fucking head off.
I say you should do it right motherfucking now.
Hey, shout out to the women rappers. Shout out to like Glorilla and them. Shout out to Lola Brooke. Yeah, I know the girl rappers. I got my ear to the streets. Hey, bro, you gotta go take this, right? You gotta go clip this or take this soundbite and put it as the intro. You know how we got like Chief Keef with the intro. In Love Sosa, they got the intro. They like Chief Keef got no hitters, blah, 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 blah. Do the same thing with this one, okay? Do the same thing with this one. It's the same thing, bro. Here we go.
We need to go ahead and get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
We need to get
I
this
sure
over
the
with.
fuck can.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking
I'm gonna beat
ass.
your
like
motherfucking asshole.
Sit down.
Make sure you do it after
I'ma
this shit
dog
over.
walk your ass.
Make sure you do it after this is
Okay.
over, bitch.
Okay.
Make sure.
No.
Have a seat.
You better.
Just so you know.
You better.
And then look at Tia just looking beautiful. Look at Tia. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, whoever did her makeup right there, damn. Yeah, she looking straight with that brown skin, boy. Here we go.
And I'm gonna tell him to kick.
Shout out to the older women's that look good, that take care of themselves and find ways to make themselves still look like real attractive and shit like that. You guys are the real MVPs. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Let's get in. Y'all answer that poll in the chat and hit the like button, people. Let's get it.
Your motherfucking face
Tonky,
off your
you
motherfucking
cannot
head,
beat
hoe.
me.
Okay,
Stop
we gonna
playing
see.
games
We
in
gonna
here.
see, bitch. One more time to say something to me fucked up.
All right, man. Let's get started, man. Let's get started. So this is an old piece of footage as well. Not too old. When I say old, it's always like a couple weeks, maybe at most a couple months, if applicable. And the reason why is because time moves so fast, but these are moments in time, people. Teachable moments. So we have this gentleman right here who's from the Holy Moly. Shout out to Florida. Y'all know what it is. Gang. We in the building, gang. And yeah, so she tricked him into promoting his own business, then went off on him. She went crazy. So like I said, I don't think it's this ninja's business, because if you own the business, more than likely, or some not all. We're governed by the term some not all. So excuse me. So an overwhelmingly large majority of the time, right? You're not gonna be, in the drive-through taking orders as the business owner. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now it's possible, but I'm saying more than likely you're not going to be doing that. Now, shout out to all the mom and pops, right? Because different strokes for different folks. But usually you probably wouldn't be in the drive-through. You probably be in the back, making sure everything is like managed properly. You be managing your own business. You get me? But yeah, so she turned up on this ninja. Now I felt bad because I'm a dark-skinned brother myself. And for those of you who don't know, I actually cut my hair recently, so I am bald. I'm not worried about the bald part, but I was like, damn, she went in on this ninja. And I felt like I should turn around and bring it to the show, so here we go.
Right?
We do?
Yeah, y'all got the best wings, right?
We still have the best.
Y'all got the best wings, the best fries. Where we at?
No, we at the Holy Moly.
Where at?
The Holy Moly.
And where at? In Gainesville, Florida?
In Gainesville,
Hey,
In Gainesville, Florida. Shout out to Gainesville, Florida, man. Gainesville. If you from Gainesville, you make it to the show, put a 1 in the chat. People, we've made it far, people. We had a woman here the other day. I can't remember her name, but shout out to you, little mama. I remember you said you was from Canada. I was like, damn, we made it to Canada. Come on, bro. So yeah, like I said, we going places. Let's get it.
Back there when you order, right?
That's me.
You rude as fuck.
Oh.
You rude. You a big black rude bitch. You on the intercom. You don't know. You just a big black rude bitch. You was just rude to me, and I heard you rude to the people back there. Y'all got good wings, but you a rude, ugly, bald head bitch. Have a
You need to leave.
I felt my feelings get hurt when she said that.
great day, bald head, ugly, black bitch.
Shout out to the black bitches everywhere.
You need to leave.
Yeah, bro, she turned up on that ninja.
Right?
We do?
Yeah, y'all got the best wings, right?
We still have the best.
Y'all got the best wings, the best fries. Where we at?
No, we at the Holy Moly.
Where at?
The Holy Moly.
And where at? In Gainesville, Florida.
In Gainesville, Florida.
And you the one on the mic back there when you order, right?
That's me.
You rude as fuck.
Oh.
You rude. You a big black rude bitch. You on the intercom being rude. You don't know. You just a big black rude bitch. You was just rude to me, and I heard you rude to the people back there. Y'all got good wings, but you a rude, ugly, bald head bitch. Have a great day, bald head, ugly, black bitch.
Oh, man. Hey, man, shout out to the bald-headed peoples everywhere, man. All of us have a great day, man. God damn. That one hurt my feelings. That one hurt my feelings, bro. That one hurt my feelings. Let's continue. We got this woman right here. And shout out to the Alphabet Brigade, because at first I thought she was part of the Alphabet Boys and Girls and the LGBTQIA+. And,
You need to leave.
don't shoot the messenger. I'm going to let you figure out why yourself. Here we go.
I learned young that ugly men that wanted to fuck on me would have killed anything behind me. So I started fucking on all the ugly niggas.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now say, bro, say. Y'all know that's a woman, right? Shout out to the ladies everywhere. Ladies. Shout out to the women in the Bronx. For some reason, I guess it's because of the environment. You know, depending on the environment, I'm starting to realize determines the kind of femininity within a woman. And that's bars that I just said. I ain't even mean to say that, but that was bars. Did y'all hear that? That was bars. But yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if she's from the Bronx. She gives off the vibes of New York. But yeah, some of these New York women sound very strong. Very strong, right? I'm gonna just say it like that. And you know, I don't know how to feel. You know, I like dangerous women. Shout out to all the dangerous women. For those of you who don't know, I've dated gang banging women. I've dated women in and out of the penitentiary. You feel me? I like dangerous women. I like a dangerous woman, but you gotta have some form of femininity. You feel me? You feel me? So we're gonna run that back. Hold up. And this is a woman, people. This is a woman. Here we go.
I learned young that ugly men that wanted to fuck on me would have killed anything behind me. So I started fucking on all the ugly niggas. You know what I'm saying? And now when I start robbing people and they like, yo, she did it, I'm like, Jamel. He said, Jamel coming outside like, listen.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You need to leave.
Yeah. I don't know about all that, bro.
And this is the prettiest bitch I ever had in my life. I kill you. So once I learned that, I'm telling you, niggas with a cock-eyed, $150, all that stutter. Listen, come here. Let me talk to you right quick.
That's what she like.
Listen, man. That's what you like? The dysfunctional children?
I used to always be in the guys that did things for me. So if I met you, Phelps said, that's my type.
Yeah, ladies. Yo.
You need to leave.
Why y'all voice sound deep as mine? Like, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Now I have to talk in my deep voice, and I don't really talk in my deep voice like that. And it's by choice, right? It's on purpose, because when I put the bass in my voice, you know, people get very, very uncomfortable. But why y'all talking so deep, bro? Can somebody explain that to me, bro? Can somebody explain that? Shout out to my ninjas, man. Here we go.
I've dated 2 niggas with one eye. I've done that twice. Once I date you and you're nice to me and we got a vibe, you start looking cute anyway. Like, you don't even look.
Once I start liking you, the rest of the world think you ugly, but you fine as shit.
Now look, they drop bars, so that's bars. That's bars. Once I start liking you, yeah. Once I start liking you, it don't matter what the rest of the world think. It's actually better if the rest of the world doesn't find you so attractive. I mean, now I'm in the space where it's like, yeah, you know, doing this shit. Shout out to everybody that watch me, but when this shit really take off, you know, I'm finna be kind of somewhat, I would hope that I would be somewhat known, but the problem is if I'm known, I gotta be mindful of the company I keep. And even if you're not known, you know, Motivational Mondays, free game on Mondays, you gotta be mindful of the company you keep. So I don't really know who I'm gonna be entertaining, who I'm gonna keep around me, because the whole clout thing, yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, I feel what she's saying though. Shout out to these women. Here we go.
You don't know how many girls write into me like, yo, I like this guy. He's so ugly. How the fuck do you do this? Easy, mom. It's really simple. You put your...
Oh, shit. My bad.
I learned young that ugly men that wanted to fuck on me would have killed anything behind me.
Run it back.
So I started fucking on all the ugly niggas. You know what I'm saying? And now when I start robbing people and they like, yo, she did it, I'm like, Jamel. He said, Jamel coming outside like, listen, this is the prettiest bitch I ever had in my life. I kill you. So once I learned that, I'm telling you, niggas with a cock-eyed, $150, all that stutter. Listen, come here. Let me talk to you right quick.
That's what she like.
Listen.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Her voice is deeper than the ninja right there, ninja. That don't make no sense, my ninja. That don't make no sense, bro. Why they voice is deeper than the man that's right there, bro? I don't know what's going on with society today, but hey. It is what it is. Let's continue.
So, man, that's what you like? The dysfunctional children?
I used to always be in the guys that did things for me. So if I met you, Phelps said, that's my type. I've dated 2 niggas with one eye. I've done that twice. once I date you and you're nice to me and we got a vibe, you start looking cute anyway. Like, you don't even look.
Once I start liking you, the rest of the world think you ugly, but you fine as shit to me.
You don't know how many girls write into me like, yo, I like this guy. He's so ugly. How the fuck do you do this? Easy, mom. It's really simple. You put yourself first in that situation, and that's not your business if his fucking eyes are cocked. You know what I mean? Like, okay, his eyes are offset. What the fuck does that have to do with you? It's not your fucking business. You know what you do? Hand nigga glasses. If you're that vain, you keep you a cookout nigga. Little cute nigga, big sneaks, little jeans. Take him to the cookout. You bring Leroy to pay the fucking mortgage, dummy. Y'all gotta think.
Yeah. This is why I don't feel bad when I tell men to entertain their options. Shout out to my Adams everywhere. Gentlemen, if you have options, entertain your options, because you damn sure that some of the women's are entertaining their options, okay? There ain't nothing wrong with it. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But please understand that all these women have way 10 times more options than us. Don't let them box you in by telling you that they have no options. They lying to you. Anyways, we got Tokyo Tony and Shamar going back and forth. If y'all know who Shamar is, shout out to the Alphabet Brigade. I'm pretty sure Shamar is part of that community. No shade to this ninja. Here we go. We got him right here. Here we go.
Shamar, please shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Not only is your back bent, your brain is.
Girl, and Tokyo Tony, you can't be talking about nobody with a bump on your eye, girl. You already get old, mama. I'm gonna need you to calm down, China mama. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Cause I don't know who you think you're talking to, little old ass bitch. But you might want to calm down now. I was gonna spare you, but it's like I can't spare you. Cause it's like you just popping it. You pepper face, mouth looking motherfucking old ass, wrinkle ass, motherfucking lame duck face, looking crack looking head ass bitch. Don't you ever think you finna motherfucking try me, Tokyo Tony. Do you really want the problems with me, bitch? Cause you don't. You don't tell me shut up. You shut your old ass up. Hell is wrong with you?
I don't want no problems. Pop. Here we go. Yeah.
Shamar, please shut.
All right. Anyways, we'll keep you updated on that story. That may turn into something. We have Neil Patrick Harris, and like I said, everything is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, and also social media commentary, because I don't want to be sued by these people. This is just my social media, and we all have the same social media, people. That's something we can agree on, right? We all have the same social media. We all have the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. I'm showing you a piece of my algorithm as well as what people send me. And shout out to everybody sending us videos. We have Neil Patrick Harris, who said he had a crush on an underage Nick Jonas. Ninja. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, somebody sent it to me. So here we go.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Nick Jonas. And he was really good looking before it was kind of allowed to think he was good looking.
What the hell? Oh my
God. Yo, brother. What's wrong with these people, bro? Here we go.
Right.
Which was a bit of a problem. You kind of had to wait till he turned to be, you know.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Ninjas coming out publicly and saying that publicly. Hey, you ninjas is wild, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is why I always say, look, a ninja ain't only black. Hey, Neil Parrish, whatever this name is, MPH, you are a ninja, my brother. You are a ninja. That's crazy.
Yes.
19 to 20.
Who's?
Yeah. I got no clue, brother. I have no clue. I don't even know what to say. Let's continue with the show, man. And shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls, but it's not Pride Month no more, ninja. Y'all ninjas can get this work, okay? Y'all ninjas can all get this work. And don't try and cancel me, because I'm not hateful. I am a bit prejudiced sometimes, but I'm not racist. I'm not sexist, misogynist. I ain't none of that, okay? I'm just me. You do you and I'ma do me. Don't be mad at me because I'm doing me and it look cool while you do you and you uncomfortable being you. Ninja, I'm comfortable being me, my ninja. All right? I was bullied as a youngin' too. Now everybody can get this work. All right, so we got this brother right here. Shout out to my African brother right here. And he's gonna discuss for us the white girl archetypes, and I'm gonna let you know my kind of white girl. Do I swirl? A lot of people ask me, do I swirl? And I'll be like, man, it depends on how I'm feeling. It's like sometimes, ninja. Sometimes, ninja. Don't get mad at me, ninja. Don't get mad at me, my ninja. Here we go.
There's many archetypes that white
well, y'all answer that poll. Answer the poll in the chat. Here we go.
girls go fall into. You have the hood archetype, probably wearing Cookie Monster pajamas, usually gonna have some kind of neck tattoo, these exact hoop earring, long eyelash. Her kid's name is probably like Jaden or something, bro. You have the basic default archetype.
All right, this ninja talking way too fast, okay? Let me just say that. But first things first, I'm gonna let y'all know. So I like the hood archetype and I like the basic archetype. Let me see, run it back, because he just spoke too fast, bro. It's too early for all that. Here we go.
There's many archetypes that white girls go fall into. You have the hood archetype, probably wearing Cookie Monster pajamas, usually gonna have some kind of neck tattoo. These
yeah, so back in the day when I used to stay in the city, shout out Miami-Dade, shout out to Dade County, you know, 305 Tom in the Casket, you dig? Back when I used to stay at the crib. Back when I stayed at the crib, yeah, I was probably on the hood white girl because it was like just so opposite. I didn't understand it. Let's continue.
Exact hoop earring, long eyelash. Her kid's name is probably like Jaden or something, bro. You have the basic default archetype.
Now, basic is most attractive because basic is normal. Like, basic is normal because, you know, shout out to white people. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Y'all know I love you too. But y'all got to get this work, okay? So, look, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got to hit the buzzer for this one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the basic is cool because majority of white girls have a certain kind of, like, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm putting y'all on game. They got a certain kind of look they have to attract a white man. And that's basically like the basic archetype. So, you know, they got to be the blonde hair. More than likely, the blue eyes, have a certain kind of face. You know how they say, like, oh, you know, they say, like, black people all look the same. I don't know how, because we're all different shades. But the same way they say black people look the same, I feel like a lot of times we reflect our insecurities on other people. That's the way they want their white women to look. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's usually the blonde. You know, the white blonde is the thing they going for. If it's not that, it's the brunette. Sometimes it'd be the black hair, but usually it's a certain, you know, it's different folks, different strokes for different folks. On top of that, it also depends on like the socioeconomic scale. So there's different levels of white people. A lot of people don't know this. Not all white people are rich. And I mean, if you know, hey, Ninja, you know, I do too. I do too. But yeah, there's different types of white. You know, it's different types of white people based off of the socioeconomic scale, just like there's different types of black people on the socioeconomic scale. And that's why I tell y'all, not all black people is ninjas. We might use the term ninja, but not all black people is ninjas, because there are people who are high on the socioeconomic scale that don't act like no ninjas. They act like just black people. Then there's people who act like ninjas that's on the low, you know, the lower income. Hey, bro, it is what it is. Don't shoot me, bro. I'm just trying to create some discord and understanding so we can move forward in this life, because, you know, we always have these certain stereotypes that are pushed on to all of us. Here we go.
Stanley Cup is going to be her prized possession. Probably played volleyball or soccer. She's going to have these exact Adidas shoes. Haven't seen water since 1947. He also got a white Hyundai and a 3 million snap score. You have the content creator archetype. Mainly.
Now, content creator one is the one I like the least, okay? Excuse me. I dislike the content creator one because majority of the stuff on them is fake. So you could find you a nice looking white girl that's a basic white girl, or find you a nice looking white girl that's a hood white girl. I'm here to tell you. And the thing is, they look more real, even though the hood one is still cosplaying. In comparison to the content creator white girl, at least they body look right, okay? Now, shout out to all the content creator white women. Don't get affected. Don't get offended. I'm not, you know, y'all never convinced me per se. Like, I understand some forms of surgery, but y'all never convinced me to morph your body into a certain way where it doesn't look natural just for social media. And then I see y'all in real life and y'all walking around and I'm seeing y'all and I'm looking at y'all like,
but what the hell, boy?
And I can tell you're a content creator because your body looks off, bro. And this is coming from a ninja with body dysmorphia, okay? So you can't get mad at me. I got body dysmorphia too, my ninja. Here we go.
He's spotted in Brickell, Miami, bro, with 5,000 posts on IG and Liz iPhone. And she just finished posting the food chat on her story just now. You have the ratchet archetype, very different from the hood.
Now, the ratchet archetype, shout out to Whoa Vicky. Shout out to Whoa Vicky. Now, the ratchet archetype, I can't really get behind, dog. I'm here to tell you, bro. I can't do it, bro. Now, Whoa Vicky, this is a bad picture because she's straight sometimes, like when the makeup be good. But I don't like this one. Cause you know it's crazy because the hood and the ratchet are two sides of the same coin. But the hood is just normal. The ratchet one, they kind of like, they out there with it. Like they're like, hey, see me, look at me, I'm here, and this is who I am. Whereas the hood white girl was born into it. And the best way to describe it, so I was raised in the hood. Like when my last crib that I stayed in when I was with my peoples, I was in Opalaka. So we had hood white people there. So like for example, it was this ninja. I could say this ninja name. Y'all not gonna know this ninja. This ninja, his name was Edgar. Now my ninja Edgar was a white guy. You feel me? Shout out to Edgar. That was my boy. Everybody back at the crib know Edgar. And Edgar was cool, chill, mind his business. I don't know what school he went to. He might have went to Carroll City or Liberty City. I really don't know. I don't remember because I remember we talked about it. We used to play basketball at Pepper Park and then we would vibe afterwards. And I didn't really know he knew my people till I knew he knew my people. And I was like, oh shit. So yeah, cool white guy. Never said the N-word, but you could tell he was raised in the hood by his tonality, the way he spoke. So he never had to say the N-word. It was this other woman that I used to work with. I can't remember her name, but you feel me? She was a white girl raised in the hood. So she had a certain tonality to where I'm from the hood, but I'm not showing off that I'm from the hood, if that makes sense. You don't have to, I don't gotta be out there with it and be all over the place and, you know, do the whole what Wo Vicky was doing back in the day. You feel me? Shout out to Wo Vicky and shout out to Boom Gang, Boom Cabana, whatever his name is, because they used to be together. I don't know if they still together. Here we go.
Archetype, bro. They could be in the safest part of the suburbs and this archetype could still spawn, bro. She made it extra clear that she only wants a 6-foot dreadhead and that's it, bro. If you're anything else, just making eye contact with her, she's gonna feel away about it, bro. And has Lotto on repeat right now, bro. You're always gonna see your alternative archetype, bro. Always gonna have black nails that look just like this. Probably in a friend group of all boys and hot.
Now, alternative is interesting too. Alternative, shout out to the alternative white women. They're interesting as well. But, you know, it's a whole thing that goes with that. I'm not going to go into too much excruciating details, but yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks. They're cool, but they be on that emo. You know, they be on that emo. And then there's a couple of archetypes. You know, there's the stoner archetype. There's the tomboy. There's the theater kid. There's the bisexual one. You know, it's just different types, bro.
Topic is the only store she's gonna shop in, bro. And this was her exact type at some point in time. Don't let her convince you otherwise. Probably has Arctic monkeys on her.
And like I said, it's easier to tell these kind of white women as we're younger, but when you get older, it's harder because we all have to conform to society's expectations. Let's continue. Shout out to our white women in America. You know, they call them the queens of America. I don't know. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But anyways, we have a woman who gets down on one knee proposing to her baby daddy. Ninja. Bro, I don't know what's going on with society today. That's why I'm looking at ninjas like, you know, I'm not at a standstill. I'm not stuck in time. I'm just looking at ninjas like,
What the hell, boy?
I don't know what to believe here. I know I have to grow up and I'm starting to grow up, but damn, here we go.
Gregory Daniel Jones. Will you marry me? What the fuck?
What? What the hell?
You need to leave.
God, no way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at her for wanting to do that. Yeah, what this person said, what the F, that's how I feel, bro. Yeah, ladies, shout out to all the women that I have in my life, that I will have in my life, that I used to have in my life. Don't ever do this, bro. Don't ever do this, bro. I don't care. Don't propose to me. I don't need you to propose to me. I know I'm a bit progressive and I say things like, oh, you know, I don't want to get married. Y'all can't convince me, bro. Do not get on your knee and try and get me to, please don't do that, bro. Because I'm finna look at you like this, my ninja. I'm finna look at you like this, my ninja. Do not do that, bro. There's no need to do that, bro. Please. Here we go. And this ninja said, I can't. Ninja.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And that ninja said, I can't do it, bro. Come on now. Let's continue, man. This shit getting crazy. All right, so we got this lady right here. And this is a little bit weird as well. Like I said, the internet's a weird place. And I'm starting to understand that more and more every day. So we have this lady right here who is going to discuss surviving in Atlanta for love. It's about to get weird, people. Shout out to ATL. What? Who said this song? I don't know who made this song because I be in my own world, but I'm so ATL. I'm so ATL, get in there. I'm so ATL, get in there. I'm so ATL, get in there. Yeah. I'm so MIA, yeah. I'm so MIA, yeah. I'm so 305. I'm so 305, yeah. But now I'm in Texas, so let me see. I'm so H-Town. I'm so H-Town, but I stay in AUS. Yeah, I stay in AUS. Yeah. I don't know, people. Let's get it. Here we go.
So what have you been surviving in Atlanta for love?
Don't use dating apps in Atlanta.
Why?
It's a bad idea. The last time I did, I used Bumble. Okay. And can I just say his name? KP.
Damn, baby. Why you gotta put somebody on blast? Guys, if you use dating apps, stop putting people on blast, bro. If you see me in real life, you know me in real life. Or if you don't, Ninja, don't speak, Ninja. Don't speak. Act like you don't know me. Cause I'm finna act like I don't know you, my ninja. Here we go.
Who the hell is that? We went out a couple times. He's checking in on me on Mother's Day, telling my mother Happy Mother's Day.
Yo, mom.
My mom.
You don't have a kid, do you?
No kids. He was.
So you're not supposed to tell your mom, hey man, shout out to this brother for telling his mother or his potential stepmother or mother-in-law, Happy Mother's Day. What are we talking about? I don't see the issue. Are you not supposed to do that? I don't know. That's why I keep the distance. People is all weird, but here we go.
Telling my mother Happy Mother's Day.
How long was y'all talking at that point?
It was a couple months.
That's still love bombing, but okay.
Talk that tea.
Fast forward, I'm asking, hey, are we gonna hang out at your place, whatever? He's like, yeah, but you have to be okay meeting my girlfriend.
Wait, what? Here we go. I'm about to get a copyright.
And I disclosed my HIV status to everybody.
Whoa.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now, we're not shaming anybody for whatever they may have, but this lady just said she just first.
You need to leave.
But what the hell, boy?
That's why I be on 10. She says she disclosed her HIV status to everybody. Now, nothing wrong with her for having that, and good job for her for disclosing that. But bruh, this why I'm on 10. This why I'm on 10. Ninjas of Net, I'm telling you. I have condoms right now. I show y'all, but I'm doing a show right now, bro. I do not play no games with none of you people, bro. Cause fuck no. Okay, fuck no. Excuse my French, but fuck no. Here we go.
So he already knew that, right? He's never said it bothered him or anything. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So
because you equals you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's on period.
Okay, undetectable. Get your status. So he had money. Okay, he used to play basketball. He traveled around to different places. So he said he had girls in different states where he stopped and stuff. So I just had to be cool with meeting his girlfriend in this state.
Okay. So did she know about you?
He said all the girls know about each other, but he said I was crazy for thinking anything else more romantic because he said he could never date someone with HIV.
I did not expect that. Hey, bro. No shade to her, bro. I understand people go, hey, bro. Hey, bro. I understand my ninja, bro. I don't know why he let her on, though. I mean,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and then he was like all narcissistic, and then I just stopped talking to him. He sent me like a long text, and I didn't respond.
Wait, you want a hug?
I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, bro, it's okay, bro, but hell nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not, bro. But I understand. It's okay. Don't be sad, okay? Don't be sad.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
KP.
Yeah. I'm on your bumper.
When I see you, it's up. I can fight now.
The hopeless romantic.
Ninja said that's messed up. Well, first off, he should have cut it off if he knew what it was. But Ninja said that's effed up, bro. That's not effed up, bro. That's not effed up. I'm sorry. But hey, we finna move forward because I don't want, God forbid, anything to happen like that to me, bro, or anybody I know. Yeah, nah. Anyways, I have proof that other countries are racist. I have proof that other countries are racist. And you guys hit the like button, answer the poll. This is the show, people. We're gearing up towards the main event. I'm just painting a picture right now. You know, I'm an artist first, streamer second, so I paint a picture. It's a long picture, but when you put the picture together, it all makes sense. So believe it or not, all these videos are related. Can you imagine? All these videos. If you was to watch the whole show and put all the videos together, I literally paint a whole picture every stream. One time for myself, man. One time for myself. But yeah. So I have proof that other countries are racist. It's crazy because God forbid they ever try to cancel me about being prejudiced. I'm suing everybody, bro. I'm suing the government or something. I'm gonna say that's not fair because everybody say the N-word and act like we can't say they slurs. But if we was to turn around and talk about it, Ninja, I'm being prejudiced. Get out my face with that bullshit, okay? Get out my face with that bullshit. So look. Listen to this. Now, this is from the belly of the beast. This is from the beast's mouth, not mine. Don't shoot the messenger. Here we go.
Do people in Japan dislike tourists?
I would say Japan is a very racist country. Not to generalize, it's too different from the world, you know, right? And a lot of people don't want to accept this difference. Especially Japanese people, I think they tend to protect their own space. So most critical is that you don't invade in this space that they're protecting. And that's the main irritation that tourists bring into Japan. I'm currently working as a tour guide in Osaka. I've been talking to a lot of local Japanese business owners, and a lot of them explain that it takes much more effort to serve a foreigner than a Japanese local that always knows the rules, right? So this is a big service cost that they have when it comes to restaurants as well.
What's an example of like rules that foreigners does not or cannot follow?
One is like food culture is very different, you know, like Japan often has this culture that if you order something, you gotta finish it up, you know. But if you go to a very local ramen shop, they sometimes punish you for not eating the whole ramen, right? So there's actually one ramen place in Osaka that you have to deposit 10,000 yen, so around $80 as a bill, and they'll hang it in the fridge until you finish up the whole thing, right? Eating the whole meal is a way to show respect. I find a lot of people from other countries that like cherry picking a little bit.
Do people?
Yeah. I mean, hey man, the more you know, Ninja. The more you know, Ninja. The more you know. We got ninjas over here. We got these ninjas never beating these allegations. Here we go. Guess the chicken for $100. Let's get it.
For $100. Ooh, hold on. I don't know about this one. Let's see. That's KFC. 100% KFC. Gotta be. How do you know? The taste is unique. Very unique. That's public. Public chicken. Nope.
From the smell?
That's public, yes. That's public, 100%. Popeyes. This Popeyes right here, this is my favorite. Yes. 100% Popeyes.
You just touched it.
You can tell. The way Popeyes make their chicken is different than any of
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother. Ain't nothing wrong with some chicken. I'm low-key tired of chicken. Unless it's like, if it's not from one of these places. Right now, I'm fucking with Gold. Is it Gold's? I think it's Gold's. Is it Gold's chicken? Is it Gold's? It's close to HEB. I think it's Gold. Right now, that's the one, bro. That's the one. That's the one. Here we go.
I don't know what else you got, but this one's for sure Popeyes.
Okay.
That's Turkish. That's Turkish.
That ninja felt the ridges, ninja. Woo! Hey, man, they say black people like chicken. It's so funny because, excuse me, bro, everybody like chicken, bro. What are we talking about? Maybe not everybody. Maybe not everybody, but a large majority, an overwhelmingly large majority of people like chicken, bro. All right, man, come on, let's do this show, man. So we had this lady right here. I don't know what's going on, but we about to find out. Oh, so he was with this woman for 20 years, and he has never taken her on a date. Now, brothers, I don't know why y'all do this to yourselves. Adams, I don't know don't do this to yourself if you're Adam. If you're Eve, don't allow yourself to be in this position as well. Just go find somebody that can afford to do so. In this case, I don't think it's about money. Here we go.
Taking her on a date.
Huh? I'm gonna go finish this up.
Do you want to go out on a date or do you just want to get?
You have to ask him why we haven't been on a date. I'm not gonna ask no grown man to take me out on a date like that.
It's hot in here. Can I get something to drink?
You ain't getting no water. You supposed to. You gotta take
I'm
me out on
dying
a
in
date.
there. Look at me.
Why you sweat like that in my room?
Cause it's hot. Look, this is.
Why are you sweating like that in my room?
But what the hell,
That's why I always say I don't speak for all men, because if a woman told me, why am I sweating like that in her room, I would look at her like,
But what the hell,
what the hell are you talking about? Now I know she's just joking and shit, but here we go.
Strenuous work.
So you got your sweat juice in my room?
Ask him.
I understand why he didn't take her on a date. It's because of your big ass, okay? It's because of your big ass. Damn. That's why he ain't take her on a date, because you annoying, bro. That was strike 2, bro.
It ain't dripped yet.
Your sweat juice
Ask
supposed to
him
be
what
in
you
her
asked
room.
me.
When you taking her on a date?
Huh?
Now, I know nobody says anything when you sweat. Why are you on this man's top? Because he's sweating. When you sweat, and hey, let me not say what man. Shout out to the BBWs everywhere that have pretty faces. Y'all get a pass. If you got a pretty face, if you a BBW with a pretty face, you get a pass from me because I like what I see. But here we go.
I'm gonna go finish this up.
When you taking her
I'm
on a
going to
date?
finish. I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish.
Where the data profile apps? Where the apps at?
That nigga got up out of there quick as hell.
Now, like I said, bro. I don't even know, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
Let's continue, man. Anyways, let's get into some Law and Order with Black Adam. So Law and Order with Black Adam, we have the wedding scammer. So a Houston bride is out of $54,000 one day before her wedding. Ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
Law and Order, let's get it.
Well, a bride says she is out more than $50,000 after showing up to her wedding venue on the day of her rehearsal to some locked doors and no one answering the phone. Our Abigail Dye dug into the story and found out just how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Now, I don't know this story, but if I put 2 and 2 together, what possesses people to scam people like that? Like, what possesses you to... I don't know why people do that, bro. Because, you know, you got to look to people's childhood to see why they do some of the shit they do. What will possess you to build a whole life with somebody and on the last day go disappear, bro? Why are you ninjas weird like that? That's why I don't get too close to people, just in case. Here we go.
Welcome to Charleston Lane in Willis, Texas. It's gorgeous out here, a dream.
God damn, and I'm in Texas, man. Shout out to Houston, shout out to Texas, baby. We in here, baby. Here we go.
Wedding venue, and it's priced that way too.
It was around $54,000.
That's Cindy, a bride who booked the place and showed up here last Friday for rehearsal the day before her wedding.
When we all got there, we found the front door was chained up. Nobody was answering the front door. I kept calling like more than 10 times. He's not answering his phone.
Completely ghosted, completely disappeared. I mean, seriously, I was in tears with my bride.
At that time, that's when my heart kind of just sunk and realized that, we've been tricked.
Cindy had to move her wedding in 24 hours. Charlize, her wedding planner, says she's had clients lose money to the same man in 2023.
The couple want to get the refund back, but he just disappeared.
I pick up the check.
Okay, so now I understand what's going on here. So basically what happened was these ninjas got scammed. Damn, I thought Florida was scamming. These ninjas scamming, bro. Damn. These ninjas are scamming. So what happened was a Houston bride showed up to a venue. So they showed up to a venue that they spent 54 bands on. And them ninjas dipped. Damn, ninja. Them ninjas dipped on their ass. Damn, ninja. My thing is, why the police ain't catch them yet, bro? How they finna be in a venue with the lights on and the police ain't catch them? I never understand. Here we go.
I went back home and cashed on the money, but that's an empty check. The fraud check.
You filed a lawsuit and they just essentially couldn't find the guy.
He's still on me $1,500.
And taking a look at some of the online reviews, post after post tells similar stories. But this place now has a new owner. He says he bought it on May 6th.
I found out that this property was available, and it was due to the tenant not paying his rent. He got an eviction letter and he was evicted from the property.
We also learned that, has not been paying rent for the past couple of months.
Garcia says he has no information from the previous tenant about the weddings or current contracts.
I have never talked to the guy.
I'm not reporting the previous tenant's name because no criminal charges are filed.
But after some online digging, I found that there's an entire podcast dedicated to his alleged activities.
It's been shocking to me how long Charleston Lane has operated, considering the podcast came out in October 2023. Millions of...
Are y'all slow? Bro. Yo, this ninja the GOAT, man. Because he been finessing y'all for a year and a half and he hasn't been caught yet. This ninja the GOAT, man. One more time for this ninja. This is crazy, bro. Y'all ninjas slow, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Here we go.
People have listened to this show.
Justin Sales is the host. He alleges he knows this person involved and has tracked him for years through several states.
When I learned all the things that were happening, I just thought it became so important to try to spread the word as far as we could.
I just want him to be caught. I just don't want him to be okay thinking that I tricked you, I moved on, you moved on. No, I'm still gonna fight.
I tried to get a hold of this previous tenant, and the brides have been trying that too, but to no avail. If you know anyone who's booked with Charleston Lane, send them this story on Fox Local because they have to know this information.
Yeah, that ninja the GOAT, bro. He tricked all y'all ninjas out of thousands of dollars. And all he got to do is run the same scam, lay low, run the same scam. Goddamn. Let me see what else we got. We got the freak off working. We discussed this, I believe, on Saturday. Was it yesterday or Saturday? It was Saturday. We discussed this ninja. This ninja's name is Clayton Howard, who's actually suing Cassie. And the reason why he's suing Cassie is because she alleged that supposedly she was raped or whatever, but when she had to have fornication on her menstrual cycle, this was one of the ninjas. If this wasn't the only situation, this was a ninja that she ended up doing this fornication process with while she was on her menstrual cycle. And supposedly this ninja said that he raped her. No, that she raped him. My fault. Yeah, that she raped him. So we discussed it. You guys can go to my old stream, but here's a quick excerpt. Law and Order with Black Adam. I believe he's talking to Tasha K on this one. Shout out to Tasha K. Here we go.
This one time, the entire living room was dark, which I thought was weird. But basically in this encounter, what she does is she keeps the room dark so I can't see the fact that she's menstruating. She kind of seduces me into thinking that we're going to have sex regularly because, again, I don't know she's on a menstrual cycle. She gets on top of me. She grabs my member. She inserts it in her because she's already wet. She's on her menstrual cycle. She orgasms real quick, and then I push her off of me, cut the lights on, and it literally looks like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. It's
What the hell?
Yeah, very traumatic, people. Here we go.
But everywhere, and she's heavily on her period. So I'm pissed. I'm like, I said, why would you do something like that to me? This is disgusting. Tasha, the girl is totally shitting on me. She's like, so what? So what? And she's arrogant about it. So Diddy's sitting there watching it. He's her man. He's her protector. I'm getting more.
And let us know what you think in the comment section. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe it. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Here we go.
More aggressive. I'm calling her nasty bitchs. I'm pissed. He says, yo, you know something, bro? You mad cool. It's been like 6-7 years. I'm not going to lie to you. She knew she was on her period. She just really wanted you to come here. You see how we was calling you. You see how she demanded you come. So she had sex with you. He was like, yo, it was wrong. I'm going to give you some money. Calm down.
let's not do this. We've been seeing each other too long. He really used to try to be a mediator. I'm not gonna lie. He goes in the room, he gets me like $5,000. He comes out, he gives me $5,000 to stop arguing with her. Tasha, I stopped arguing with him. He says, yo, go check it in your room. He gives me a key for my suite in the Beverly Hills Hotel. I take my $5 cash. I go to my room. I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. She calls me that night. She apologizes about the night before. She says, listen, I was drunk. I'm on my period. I was horny. You really disappointed me by the fact that you didn't want to come. And she said, yeah, what I did was wrong. I'm sorry. I should have told you I was on my period. She totally apologized. So how could you get on the stand and tell the stand that Diddy made you have sex with me when you know for a fact that I know that that's a lie?
Now that's a big deal, because that means she lied under oath, Ninja. That means she lied under oath, Ninja. Now everybody lied. Well, now I'm not gonna say that. Let me stop. I ain't gonna say that. But what I will say is, yeah, that's gonna cause a whole slew of problems. So she gonna end up having to settle out and pay this ninja. And she came up off of 30 M's. This ninja probably gonna come up off of 10 dealing with this. Here we go. Yeah, no words.
Yeah.
I'm not a TV bitch. I'm a bitch that's on TV. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, they trying to do a promo. Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to believe. Y'all let us know what y'all feel about that one. We're gonna keep y'all updated. Like I said, as far as we know, Diddy's supposed to be arraigned. Well, sentenced. He's supposed to be sentenced in October. Will they let him go free? If they do, you already know the internet finna be in a farce. We'll keep you guys posted on it. Anyways, let's continue. I don't know what the hell this is, but we have this lady right here who discusses how she's married to a man and they sleep in separate rooms. Ninja.
But what the hell, bro?
This is why when y'all tell me I gotta get married and stuff, I look at y'all like y'all tripping, bro. Let's get it.
For the past 4 months, 3-4 months, we ain't been sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah,
right?
I sleep downstairs.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a conscious decision. You crying? Why you crying?
I think it's just made me feel like unconsciously kind of bad.
You know why you crying. That's your husband. Now, you don't have to sleep in the same bed. I understand falling asleep in different places. But, you know, when you're in a long-term relationship with somebody and you withhold love, when you're withholding love, it's on purpose. Or when you're withholding intimacy, it's on purpose. Now, I don't know the actual dynamic, and I know he's probably okay with it. But, I mean, don't be crying because you want him to like, console you. Like, don't feel bad because you made a choice. Like, you made a choice. And when you make a choice, you make a decision. Don't feel bad about it. Own it. You don't got to cry about it. You don't have to cry. It's okay. You don't want to sleep in the same bed with the ninja. If you feel bad about that, that's on you. But don't put it on us. Here we go. I digress, because like I said, I get where she coming from, but it's like, bro, why are you crying now? After 3-4 months. Ninja, you should have cried after the first week. It could have been squashed, my ninja. Here we go.
Wow.
Because I know it's something that I do enjoy. I do enjoy sleeping by myself at night.
So then what you crying for? You like it. This what I be talking about, bro. This what I be talking about, bro. The whole dynamic of relationships, like long-term relationships and dating and stuff, has changed. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with it. It's just always the expectation on a man to still be a traditional man when women aren't necessarily traditional no more. Now, I don't have a problem with women not being traditional no more, but at the same time, women are allowed to be progressive. Men should be allowed to be progressive as well. So, like I said, if you don't want to sleep in the same bed with me, it's fine. But then I can't have, if I have certain expectations I don't want to feel, you can't get mad at that. Ninja, you don't even want to sleep in the same bed with me, my ninja. I mean, and it's crazy because what they don't tell you is a lot of married people go through this, and that's okay. And the reason why I know is because I've never been married, but I've had girlfriends that have told me like their parents don't be in the same bed, they don't sleep with each other, they don't be with each other. And I'm just sitting there. When I was younger, I didn't understand. I was like, what the hell? I was so confused. And now that I'm older, I understand more. So that's where I'm like, it's like, why are we pushing this lie to people? Here we go.
Enjoy that personal time for myself. I guess sometimes I feel like I may be taking something from you. And that's why I make sure that I'm with you when you fall asleep.
You see what I'm saying, bro? And that's where it's like, I don't know these people's relationship. It's just part of the show, so I'm saying my piece. I feel like you feel like you're keeping him from a woman that wants to sleep in the same bed with him, my ninja. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And you feel bad because of that, ninja. And it's like, don't feel bad, ninja, because if that ninja accepted, it is what it is, my ninja. Here we go.
Acknowledging is something that I do need, and I didn't know that I needed it until it started happening
organically.
Yeah, because I was just having so many night sweats and uncomfortable, and then I would start my cycle, and it was just like, okay, I do need room to just not have the eye. That's what made me tear up, is the onlooking eye. And for the longest time, like I said, I've always been afraid of being seen, even though people always see me. I've never allowed anybody to see the truth of who I am.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And y'all want me to get into a marriage? And let's say I'm with somebody and they just playing the game on me, right? And they saying all the right things, and next thing you know, we get married, a couple weeks in, they just switch up and become a whole new person. I'm finna be sitting here like,
What the hell, bro?
and I'm gonna laugh just like that, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Here we go, bro.
Ever. Everybody has gotten the version of Candace that I've wanted them to get. The only person that's ever been able to see the truth of who I am is you. How exhausting is it to the persona that can't hide? There's nowhere to go. And sometimes hiding isn't just about like protecting something. It's just like, even like if you're in a crowded room, some people go to the bathroom just to catch their breath. Some people go sit in a car just to catch their breath and just have that sensation of alone time. And I felt like I didn't want to compromise my need for that. And I also didn't want to rob you of the intimacy that you deserve and that I.
You see, people, I just said what it was. I have not watched this video. Like I said, I do everything in real time, people. It's common sense, people. Common sense, people. But like I said, I'm still dying on my hill of.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And ninjas want me to participate, bro. Ninjas want me to participate in this kind of behavior. I don't know how.
Actually want to give.
So if you want to give it, if you actually want to give it, ninja, give it. You don't want to give it for whatever reasons, whatever personal things y'all been through. But it's like, bro, if y'all don't get over it, bro, relationship is cooked.
So it has been difficult for me to fully accept that it's okay, even knowing that it's okay, knowing that it's a need. But I haven't wanted to take that experience from you, even though I know that you're okay with it.
The fact that we able to do that and not trip either way, and like I said, I feel happy that you get to have that space. So you ain't got to worry about Doc's feeling the way. You ain't got to worry about taking nothing from me. And the moments that we do get to fall asleep together, it mean that much more. The moment.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
All this just to be married, bro? I don't know, bro. It seemed like a lot, bro. But I mean, it is what it is. That ain't my business. Anyways, more Law and Order with Black Adam, and we about to get to the main event, man. Y'all hit the like button. We have the mother flipping. First off, shout out to America the Great. Ninja. But we have the mother flipping DOJ and FBI, right? Your DOJ, your Department of Justice, right? Shout out to the Department of Justice. We have your Department of Justice and your Federal Bureau of Investigations having concluded that Jeffrey Epstein was deceased by offing himself and that there was no client list. Ninja. Now look, I gotta play the sound. Here we go. Conspiracy sound coming in. Red hot alert. And let us know what you think. I told you guys, when it comes to certain pyramids in the game stays the same, only the players change. They'll never always break down the game, because if they break down the game, the whole thing is going to crumble. Life is like a pyramid scheme. The game of life is like a pyramid, people. So you move up, you could call it whatever scale you want. You can call it the socioeconomic scale. You can call it the social scale. You can call it the monetary scale, the financial scale, the fiscal scale, whatever you want to call it, right? A pyramid is like this. And I've done this explanation before. I'm going to do this explanation again. You move up on a pyramid, you move up. Look at this shit. You see how my stream lagging now? Isn't it crazy, guys? Don't you see that? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Do y'all see this, bro? Do y'all see this? Are y'all seeing my stream lag? Are y'all seeing my stream lag? Do y'all see as I'm trying to put y'all on game? My stream literally lagged. Man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Did y'all see that? Shout out to my FBI informant and my CIA informant that's watching my page and controlling my stream and making sure I can never blow up, so that way I can't expose the truth. All right, guys, chill out. I'm gonna say a little bit. I won't say too much. The game is designed in a certain way. The Trump administration's Department of Justice and FBI concluded that Jeffrey Epstein offed himself in 2019, finding no evidence of a client list, blackmail of prominent individuals, or killers. A memo and video footage from Epstein's Manhattan prison cell showing no one entered the area the night he was offed support the suicide. Oh, my bad. I actually said it. My bad. Support him offing himself. The findings contradict earlier conspiracy theories promoted by FBI director. Your FBI director, people, not to get political. Your FBI director that was voted in, FBI director Kash Patel. And we discussed this. You can go to my old stream. My bad for spitting. You can go to my old stream. Trump's Inner Circle. Trump's Inner Circle. If you go to my old stream back when they got put in, and shout out to President DJT Code 47. Shout out to Code 47. Trump's Inner Circle was a stream I did where I discussed the whole U.S. administration, the new branches, who's here, what are they about. We discussed Kash Patel. Who are the main people, main players? Kash Patel. What's the lady name? Caroline Levitt. What's the other lady name? The Attorney General. Shout out to U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi. Who else? Donald Trump, of course, the president, Commander-in-Chief. Shout out to the Commander-in-Chief. And various other people, right? You guys got to go back. If I go back, it'll refresh my memory, but we on stream right now. But your FBI director, Kash Patel, came on record and said that there's stuff to be seen. Your attorney, U.S. General Pam Bondi, came on record and said it's disgusting, some of the stuff that they seen, and they're going through the footage. And they were supposed to release the info. And if y'all don't believe me, we did a stream. So the beautiful thing about streams is that we create moments in time. So the moments in time are covered. So if you go to some of my old streams, you'll find when they said the Epstein files were going to be released. Ninja. This is crazy, people. And Deputy Director Dan Bongino, who now affirmed Epstein being off. No further charges or disclosures are planned, citing the sensitive nature of the material. The report addresses ongoing speculation, including claims about PDJT, and you guys I gotta speak in tongue here because y'all just seen they try to demonetize my stream. PDJT's ongoing ties to Epstein, which he has denied. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, Ninja. That is crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, we gotta go to TikTok real quick just to show y'all proof. Because y'all wouldn't believe me unless I tell it to you. I got to put it in your face. These people lie to you every single day, and that's why I tell y'all be mindful of what y'all see and believe on the internet. Even me, man, and I tell y'all question everything until you have to question yourself, and at that point in time, do course correction. So look, watch this. You might hear my hotkeys. My bad. Bondi. Hold on. Look at this. Watch this. Here we go. This is 627. Here we go.
If you have an undocumented baby, would that baby then be...
No, we ain't worried about that. Hold on. This is a flashback. Here we go.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was...
Now, one thing I want to say, too, shout out to Miss Pam Bondi, and no disrespect to our U.S. Attorney General, but yeah, she was younger. Yeah, she would have been mine, okay? Yes, sir. That's my type of white girl. That's my type of white girl, but let's continue. I digress from this conversation.
That was done at the directive of the president from all of these agents.
Now, besides the point, I'm trying to find where she actually said these things. Here we go.
We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept, Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m., thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Cash is also, now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Cash is going to, Director Patel, is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI...
Your U.S. administration, people. Yep. Yep. And that's why I tell y'all, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Here we go.
I withheld all of those documents.
Okay, I want to be clear because I think people got frustrated because they were expecting more. You were expecting more, and you didn't find out less than 24 hours before the release. You got a whistleblower that confirmed that there were way more documents that they were supposed to turn over, and then you found out just before that.
Well, sure, and you're looking at these documents going, these are...
Also on stream, we did it on stream, and I still have the pictures or the screenshots. So on stream, there was a social media post that had a list of 100 people who could potentially be on the list, and I have that list, Ninja. I have that list. Now, because we know they're watching, I'm not gonna post that list on my page. Ninja not finna make me disappear, Ninja. I like my life too much, and I ain't finna threaten people who's in this kind of power, because these people, you know, the people that I talk about on the show, and shout out to everybody that get on the show. You know, it's all love. I love all you people, right? Shout out to everybody that get on the show, right? I talk about y'all because, you know, I'm niching down. You know, I am a rapper, so I'm talking about the music industry and the entertainment industry, because that's the game I'm playing. But when it comes to these people, when it comes to politics and stuff, if I step into that role, if I'm called into that role in the future, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But like I said, you can't play with these people, because if you play with these people money, you think the people in the industry are scary. These people can actually make you disappear and justify making you disappear. These people can make you look as if you offed yourself, no pun intended, but look as if you offed yourself. And then we see the cameras go blip and stop working. And then boom, next thing you know, you're just deceased. And they'll prove it. And they'll provide factuals and everything. And everybody's going to come to an agreement on the story. And that's going to be the story. Here we go.
Aren't all the Epstein files, you know, they were
And answer the poll in the chat. We about to get to the main event, people. Here we go.
Logs, there were names and victims' names, and we're going, where's the rest of the stuff? And
Look
that's what the
shit.
FBI had turned over to us.
Look at this shit.
And so a source said, whoa, all this...
Damn, Miss Pam Bondi, you lucky you attractive. You lucky you nice to look at for your age, because if you were younger, well, never. Let me not say anything. That sounded insane.
But what the hell?
You know what I meant. I was trying to say that. I misspoke, but here we go. Look at this, people.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files.
What happened to the JFK files, people? Did y'all forget what happened to that? What happened to that, people? What happened to the MLK files? Remember that, people? Nobody seems to remember, bro. They swept it under the rug, bro. And it was a big thing when it happened. Like I said, I put it on the stream. We was waiting. We didn't see the drop. They kept pushing the date, and now this come out. Let's see your boy Cash Patel. Shout out to Mr. Cash himself. Hold on, watch this. Cash. My bad, y'all. Cash Patel. Jeff Epstein. Watch this, people. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. This is old. Look at this.
Do you think that myself, Bongino, and others
No, this is what came out probably recently. Here we go.
would participate in hiding information about Epstein's grotesque activities? Or do you think we would also participate in not prosecuting people we had evidence to prosecute people on?
Now, I believe, right, this is what Black Adam believes. I believe that if these people are necessary when it comes to this game that I speak of, when it comes to the ecosystem of life, if these people are needed to be in the places that they're at, and it could potentially threaten everything that's set up a certain kind of way, and like I said, threaten the image of certain people that we may or may not look up to, it's going to mess up the whole societal programming. So yes, I think you would not prosecute those people. My perfect example of this is, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times the federal government is aware of scammers. Let me do one better. All right, so shout out to MS-13 and them, right? Shout out to MS-13. I hope y'all know, like, the Mexican government and the cartel work hand in hand. So use that concept, right? Because I'm not saying that's what happened in here, but that's the same thing that they can kind of do here, right? So the government is aware of certain people, assets, interests, people who are in dope game, drug game, whatever. They have people studying these people. They have sleeper agents and all of that. The shit you see on social media, not social media, the shit you see on TV, on movies, that's really happening, people. Like, it's like art. Shout out to CGA. If you know, you know. Shout out to CGA, right? CGA said this, not me, but I'm gonna say it. So art imitates life, people. So when you see something in art, it's a reflection of life. Even some of your favorite songs, some of your favorite songs that you listen to. I'm a musical artist, so I always use music as an example. Some of your favorite songs that you listen to, you like them so much because it's imitating or it's reminding you of what you do in your own life. So you hear a ninja say, let me think, what's a good song? I don't know. First one coming to my head is Love with Future and Rihanna. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection. I hope I'm not sounding too desperate. I need love and affection. Love, 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 love. We all can relate to that, bro. And that's the ninja side. As a ninja, I can relate to that. Now, as a woman, watch this. Oh, baby, I'm not asking for the world. Maybe you can give me what I want, baby. You see what I'm saying? It reflects our life to us. And when y'all see this shit, I'm here to tell you, bro, they are aware of a lot of things that are going on that aren't supposed to be going on in the underworld. And the reason why they have to be aware is because it's a matter of national security. Let's say local, federal, whatever. It's a matter of security. They have to be aware of these things. Now, whether or not they touch you and go get you, that's a whole nother conversation for later. But like I said, they have an inclination to be aware of almost everything that's going on in today's society, especially in 2025, people. Come on now, let's continue.
But the problem is there's been like 15 years of people coming in and creating fictions about this that doesn't exist. Where's the videotape of an Epstein Island of X, Y, and Z committing these frauds? Why haven't you given it to us? Do you really think I wouldn't give that to you if it exists?
This ninja said, do you really think we wouldn't give that to you? Here we go.
I'm working my ass off along with the leadership at the Bureau and DOJ.
Yeah, right, bro. Let's go back. Look, this is 2023. Here we go.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list. You don't think that Bill Gates is...
Told y'all. Can you imagine? That's 2023, people. They let him into the fold, and then my ninja had to fold himself, bro, and that's how the game goes. So look, when I finally pop off, if y'all see me start acting different and acting brand new, bro, shout out to everybody that was here before I start acting brand new. I appreciate all y'all, but ninja gotta go Hollywood at some point. You gotta go Hollywood. Here we go.
Lobbying Congress night and day to prevent the disclosure of that list? And why is it that the Senate, and good for Senator Blackburn to try to get it out, but then Dick Durbin comes over the top and says, no, we're not going to release the names. I don't care about the list itself, but if release the names, right? And I've said it. Dan Bongino said it. We've reviewed all these.
Hey, man, I digress from this conversation because they be trying to demonetize my stream, bro. All right, man, main event. Y'all know what it is. The moment everybody been waiting for that. They came in, they went, they came back, and then they went again, man. Chrisean Rock, Chris Wheezy. We're gonna call her Chris Breeze. We're gonna call her Chris Jeezy, okay? We're gonna call her Chris Jeezy. Shout out to Chris Jeezy, man. In 4, 3, 2, 2. Where we at? Hold on, I messed up. My stomach messed up. Here we go. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button. Answer the poll in the chat. Oh shit, this shit almost fell. Do you think who's really the problem in Chrisean and Tesehki's drama? Vote and tell us who and why. So right now we got 50% of people saying Chrisean is the problem. We got 25% saying Tesehki is the problem, and we got 25% saying they both the mother effing problem. So okay. So, you know, Chrisean sat down with Jason Lee, and then the thumbnail it says, Chrisean Rock speaks on her relationship with her sister Tesehki. She says that she insinuated I off my ex, and I'm like, damn, I thought we was cool. So let me pull this up. Like I said, she sat down with Jason. Shout out to Jason Lee. One time for Jason Lee. Let me pull my stuff back up because my screen looks naked without it now. I've gotten used to it. And yeah, she had a whole conversation with Jason Lee. We're going to pull up some of the conversation. We're going to start first with the one on Instagram, and from there we'll fan out and discuss. And like I said, let us know what you think in the comment section. Who's really the problem? Let me pull this up. 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Here we go.
Tesehki was here. You know that. She got emotional when talking about you.
She insinuated that I killed my ex. I'm like, damn, I thought we was cool.
And word on the internet streets is everybody feels like she lined the ninja up. Now, I ain't say it, right? I ain't say it, and the reason why I gotta say that is because I don't want to be sued for slander or whatever the case may have you, or spreading false narratives. I'm just saying, word on the internet streets, that's what everybody was saying, that she lined the ninja up because the ninja was really her dad's her baby's dad, you know, her baby daddy or whatever, and it wasn't Blue. Shout out to Blueface, baby. Yeah, so I don't know what to believe, right? I don't know what to believe, but what I do know is this is what she had to say about it.
Ooh, like what the f? She was a good sister, but if you hang around her too long, she get like agitated. I need my perks. Y'all getting on my nerves. You're a crack baby.
And like I said, these are pieces of the whole thing. We're gonna go into TikTok. You know, TikTok, they got the full footage usually, or pieces of the footage, so we could paint it. We could put it together and paint the picture. But here we go. Like I said, y'all answer that poll in the chat. Let's get it.
Like she used to say that to me and my little brother.
Wait, she said she need her what?
She called them vitamins, but perks, whatever. So like when she don't got her perks, she kind of like, she moody.
But on the show, Baddies, where your friends jumped her, you had them do that.
So I got up on a sprinter. She get up in my face. She said, I will really hurt you without hurting the baby. She said it again and kept getting in my face. Then she like nut me with her shoulder. So then Marsh was like, chill, Latifah. I'm right here.
But then she came back and beat both of them up.
They know my sister can fight. They was scared to do it. They.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Here we go.
Just knew they had to do it, and then I didn't even tell her.
She insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe. The guy Ronnie Doe that had claimed that he was your son.
And remember, you know, shout out to Jason Lee. You know, he's saying the guy Ronnie Doe that claimed, you know, for those of you who don't know, Chrisean and Ronnie, rest in peace to Lil Ronnie, they actually know each other. They, like he said, they went to school together. You know, we've done our homework, so they know each other from back in the day. I don't know about recently, but they do know each other. It's not like this is just some random ninja. You feel me, off the internet. He said, okay, I'm finna go ride this wave. No, like they really know each other. I don't know Chrisean. I'm here to tell you, I'm a random ninja off the internet, here to ride this wave. I cracked myself up. Let's continue.
His father.
I saw that, and that's why I thought it was petty, because why is you even like that? Like, I think what's really going on is the fact that I came out and said my truth about what's going on, and it's so embarrassing to say, oh, I did that.
And shout out to, hopefully I pronounced your name properly, Miss and or Sir. Shout out to Miss Quinoa. She said Ronnie is the daddy. Yeah, that's why I said word on the internet streets. Everybody say Ronnie the daddy. So I don't know, bro. And they was like, yeah, they lined her. Somebody lined him up so that way he couldn't really get the DNA test results because those was fake too on the show. But I don't know. I digress from that conversation because I want them ninjas to send the Goonies after me. Let's continue.
probably forgot it because she lied to herself so long. Whatever happened, happened. So she tried to make me take it back as if I did it for a clout. Like, I'm not finna play like that. And I wasn't the only one that came out about you, so.
But she said she's suing you for making the allegations that she
Where's the
molested
paperwork?
you.
Where's the sue? She's lying. I ain't getting not one paperwork.
So there's no lawsuit?
No, it would have went viral.
All right, so let's go to TikTok. First off, shout out to them. Shout out to Kanoa. Kanoa said, yeah, somebody lined them up. I say somebody, but we're going to say Chris. We created what's her name? We created a nickname for her, but we just going to say Chris. Yeah, they said Chris lined them up. But like I said, that's allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, because I don't want them niggas to try and pull out a case on me talking about I'm slandering people and all this and that and the third on the internet. I'm not really into all that. So yeah, we just gonna say allegedly, word on the internet streets. But like I said, you're not the only person that said that. We've had a multitude of people say that came on the show. And shout out to everybody that watch us and all that. I appreciate all y'all. Also, not that I'm weird, because I know when I say us, I know y'all ninjas be looking like this ninja by himself saying us.
But what the hell?
I know y'all be looking. But I'm referring to us. I refer to the core. My main supporters are the core. Shout out to the core. I do this for you guys. So when I say us, you feel me? When I say us, I'm saying the core. Anyways, let's go. We're gonna see Jason Lee and Chrisean Rock. 1 second. Jason Lee, Chrisean Rock. All right, let's pull up this interview. We got a lot to digest here. Let's see. We'll start right here.
What happened with you and the basketball player? Because he did, I'm gonna just tell you some tea I didn't tell you. He reached out to me because y'all had gotten into a fight, and I think he wanted to do an interview, but I was like, no. And then he blocked me because I wouldn't engage with him in the interview. But
and shout out to Kanoa. Kanoa said, I ain't saying allegedly. She lined him up. Remember, she tried to get Blueface robbed on Blue Girls Club and showed the text messages. I hear what you saying. And shout out to Kanoa. She said, Wack been telling everybody that she's a setup queen. I say allegedly, like I said. The reason why I say allegedly, I understand what y'all saying. And I know y'all probably know more about the situation. Remember, I always say allegedly because I have to say allegedly because this is business at the end of the day. Like, y'all see Black Adam and y'all think I'm doing this for show. Like, this is really my brand. Like, they could actually sue me off my brand. My brand is the Adam effect. Like, it's actually a thing. So I have to say allegedly. I gotta say word on the internet streets. You know, I have to say things. I have to have the disclaimer in my stuff because if I don't, they'll sue me personally. And you feel me? I'm not talking like I got it. I ain't got it. But I feel what y'all saying though. I feel what you saying. Here we go. So Titan, I call the ninja Tatum. I'll be forgetting his name is Titan. Y'all remember Titan? So on the show we call him Tatum. Shout out to Tatum. I don't want Tatum to sue me neither. So Tatum, the basketball ninja that she was with, was trying to expose her. This is all new information that's coming out. Here we go.
then what happened with you and the basketball player? Because he did, I'm gonna just tell you some tea I didn't tell you. He reached out to me because y'all had gotten into a fight, and I think he wanted to do an interview, but I was like, no. And then he blocked me because I wouldn't engage with him in the interview. But what happened with you guys? Because clearly there was a fallout.
Ooh, okay, well.
And my bad if the sound a little low. They got the sound low for whatever reason on this hoe, but here we go.
I don't know.
Y'all put your volume up.
I feel like I small fried him.
Treat him like a little boy?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because he's a little boy.
But how did you make him feel like a little boy?
Because
oh shit, we got some new info. Hold on. We got some new info. So Quinoa said Ronnie lied for that girl. She's the one that unalived the ninja, not Ronnie. Chris even admitted she unalived somebody. I got the video. Hey man, if you got the video, send it to my email. And my email is, the new kid. No, we'll use send it to Black Adam. You see my name, send it to blackadam@gmail.com. I'll pull up the footage. But BLACATOM@gmail.com. Send me that. Send that to my email. Let me put that in the chat real quick because I want to hear this. Oh man, this is gonna be awkward. Let me see. Adam@.com. Here we go. So you can send that to my email and then I'll play the video. But here we go.
Because I wasn't giving up sex. I was like not really too engaged with him.
Okay.
And then I still was talking about my BD. I still would answer my BD calls. And yeah, because I didn't trust him for real.
Trifling.
I didn't know what to trust. Like, at
Trifling.
first it started cool. We was cool, right? Then I got like a text or whatever from a girl from a random number. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got that, my guard went straight up. Like, yeah.
Because you felt like, here we go again.
Yeah. I'm not with that. Like, first I gave it all, like, sincerely, like, a chance. And then when that text came through, oh, okay, I know what type of games you on.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't trying. He was trying to go all ahead. Like, yeah, I get you tired of that. I'm like, oh, okay. He's just, I don't know. You know how you just figure out, like, oh, okay, you fanned out. Start realizing he was a fan more than, like, a person.
But how did...
It's so weird because, you know, how you expect the ninja... I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm finna digress in that conversation. So I guess that's what happened with Tatum. So she wasn't letting the Ninja Tatum hit. And after that Ninja said, okay, I'm finna leave. And I guess, you know, maybe he was fanned out. I don't know if he was fanned out or what. So now this is her discussing the thing that happened with Miss Tia Kemp. And for those of you who don't know, we discussed that as well. And we debunked whether or not she actually called. So come to find out, she didn't really call Tia Kemp. Either Tia was being trolled or whatever. But one thing we do know, because we showed the video, y'all got to go back to the old stream and find it, bro. But basically, Tia Kemp was playing the video of her responding to her and hyping herself up. And I'm saying her and her. So Tia Kemp was playing the video of Chrisean Rock responding to her, saying something about she need to cool down for her baby. And then after that, you know, she turned around and started turning up. So when you see her recording herself talking about she calling my phone and y'all heard the video playing in the background is an old video of her saying something to her. And I guess she was probably hyping herself up. And all I'm here to tell you is that is some Looney Tunes shit, okay? That is some Looney Tunes shit.
Oh my God, no way.
No, and shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa said that was her that called Tia Kemp. Like I said, y'all gotta go watch the video. So if y'all see the video, it's a video. I'll go pull up the video. I might pull up the video later. So better yet, I'll do it right now just so y'all can see. Watch this. Chrisean Rock, watch this. Just wait. My bad, y'all. You're going to hear my sounds. You're going to hear my sounds. My bad. Chrisean Rock. Tia Kemp. Hold on. Y'all going to hear my sounds. My easy on the sounds. So watch this. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna show you. So watch this. This the video. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa says she left voicemails. Hold on. Let me see.
Talking heavy shit all in the phone. Then when my live was dropping, and that probably was them making my live drop at the time. Every time my live drop, she'll call, and by the time I could hit the live on the other phone and start up, she done sold me out and done hung up. So then when my live done started back up, they calling back, putting that little part, we don't know you. We don't know you. But when she was calling, she was talking all this on Crip Nim and all this big time boss bad bitch shit. Find you somebody to play with, Hope. Find you somebody. Bitch, who the
Now, I don't know about this part. And shout out Quinoa. Quinoa says she gonna send me the videos. Yes, I don't know about this part. I'm gonna show y'all what I do know with the video, but I'm gonna let her finish.
Find you somebody to play with.
You know, pretty privilege is a thing. So because Tia Kemp is not unattractive, she gets to speak. Here we go.
Didn't want to say I'm
Shout out to
there.
ugly girls too. I have a certain type. I have a type, so I'm biased in this. Don't be mad at me, okay? And no, I'm not down bad, Ninja. I like what I like, Ninja. You like what you like. Mind your business. Here we go.
Calling myself playing on. Bitch, you ain't nobody to be. Where the fuck would I call my motherfucking self? And wake myself up in the middle of the fucking night.
Now wait, I'm gonna show y'all. So look.
Bitch, when I done cussed your ass out, hold it's a new day, bitch, I done forgot about it. I ain't thinking.
So look, I don't know if she called. I don't know what she was doing. What I do know is this, bro. Watch this. We're gonna go back to Instagram. Just watch, guys. Cause we already debunked this before. We about to debunk it again. Watch this. You know, I'm a conspiracy theorist out here in these streets. Let me see. So watch this, people. Watch this or listen closely. We're gonna go back in time real quick. You know, a lot has happened. So first, this Tia saying that she got her account banned. I seen that. We was finna do that. I discussed it yesterday for a little bit, for like a brief moment. Here we go.
The musty mutt took the page, dog. She took the page, bro. She took the page, dog. I don't know who she got, what hacker she paying to keep messing with my pages, but it's up and it's stuck. Say hashtag save Junior. Hashtag just.
You need to leave.
Here we go.
Just for Ronnie. The musty mutt took the page. Hashtag drunken dusty. That's our new nickname now. You're drunk and dusty. Sitting here telling these people lies, but you don't drink no more. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm finna stop drinking too. If y'all see me lose weight in my face, because I ain't drinking no more. Here we go.
Yes, you do. You drink like a fish. No, you drinks.
Oh.
Heavenly. You drinks. Miss Hallelujah.
Miss Hallelujah. Shout out to Miss Tia Kemp. She was younger. If she was younger, she probably would have been mine. But yeah. So let me show y'all. Watch this, people. We gotta find it. Hold on. We finna find it. Let me see. I gotta find her face. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Just bear with me. Bear with me here. Let me see. Where we at? Where we at? I'll go through my phone and find it. So look. Hold up. So this is where, listen to this, people. So this is the video that I'm saying that she was playing in the background. Listen to this.
You already did this before, auntie. And you nobody fucking aunt. We don't know you, bitch.
All right, so right there, right? Let me move forward. Where is the video? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the video. Is this it?
Who the fuck said?
No. Hold on, I'm about to find it.
And then pulled up to kick.
Hold on. Here we go.
What's up, pussy hoe? Who this? Who this playing on my motherfucking phone? Who is this? That's that whole Chrisean playing on my phone. I'm finna cuss this little slow bitch out. I don't gay this. The subscriber you were... Y'all heard the hoe. This hoe done got my number and she texting my phone. No, pick up the phone, bitch. We want to talk about Ronnie, not hoe. We gonna talk about Ronnie.
Just listen.
I told that hoe. Hoe.
The subscriber you were...
Bitch, then she talking about buy blocked. No, don't block me now, ho. You done got my number from somebody and woke me up. This bitch study text me, stop calling me. Ho, you call. Talking about I'm weird. Hold up. Ho, you call.
Just wait.
Me. Woke me up, bitch. What's up, pussy? I got that whole name saved under slow ho. I just told that hoe to go read some books, y'all. Look, let me show you what I'm for this. Look. I just told that hoe go read some books, bitch. You the fuck? These hoes that got my number, dogs. Look.
Hold on.
Keep my name and my kid out your mouth. Don't come to LA. I say, bitch, I go where the fuck I want to, hoe.
This ain't the video. Hold on. I gotta find the video. Hold on, we gotta find a video. If y'all hear the video, you're gonna hear the same beginning of the last video I showed you. 1 second.
What's up, pussy hoe? Who this? Who this playing on my motherfucking phone? Who is this?
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa, send me the video.
Every day.
Hold on, we finna pull it up. We gotta debunk this again. Hold on, let me go to TikTok. Let me go to TikTok. Oh shit, you know Melody being weird. Oh, if y'all never heard Melody's bark, that's how Melody sounds when she barks. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't shout out to Quinoa. I don't per se care too much about the views going up because you know I just like the truth. You feel me? I'm a. Hey, Melody, relax. Yeah, Melody's a silent assassin. But yeah. Like I said, we're going to play the video. I don't care too much about the views because, you know, these people are all crazy here. So I feel like these people going to target me if the views get too big. But let me go back to what I was showing y'all. Let me go to TikTok. So TikTok, 1 second. TikTok. Where we at, TikTok? Where are you? Hold on. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second. You can't see it. Too many words. My eyes doing the thing. Here we go, TikTok. All right, so look. Here we go. Call. So listen. Hold up.
Sweaty looking bitch. Ho, I'm so sick of that ignorant little bitch.
Hold on.
Stop playing on my phone, bitch.
All right, so look, the video is really low, but this the video right here when she called, right? When she said she called her. So, like I said, here we go. Listen.
Stop playing on my phone, bitch.
That's too low. I want y'all to hear it so y'all can hear it well. Hold on.
Sweaty looking bitch. Ho, I'm so sick of that ignorant little.
Hold on.
You gonna get your issue.
Hold on.
The caption saying that.
Got some insurance on you, bitch, cause I got insurance older than you, ho. Ho, you gonna respect me. I ain't Carlissa, bitch. Now call my motherfucking phone again and wake me up, ho. I fly where the fuck you at, puss ass young ho. Musty bitch. Go take care of your motherfucking baby, ho. You do know me, ho. You on my line, ho. You.
Okay, so you heard that we don't know you. So now I understand vocal inflections. Y'all gotta remember I do music, so I actually make my own music, so I understand vocal inflections. Not to say that, oh, I could hear better than everybody else, but I'll be listening to shit. So like I said, when we go back to the video right here, what are the odds that she says the exact same thing in this video right here? 1 second. This video. What are the odds?
You already did this before, auntie. And you nobody fucking aunt. We don't know you, bitch.
All right, so we'll start there. We'll go back. My bad for the music on the video. Is just, you know, the shit's stupid. So it is what it is. But listen, like I said.
I got some insurance on you, bitch, cause I got me up out my sleep, pussy bitch. And you looking for me? To record it so you know, since you done woke me up out my sleep, pussy bitch. And ho, I got you recorded so you know, since you done threatened me, ho, pull up like you say when you come to Miami, you looking for me, wrote me off.
Hold on, man.
Motherfucking phone again and wake me up, ho. I fly where the fuck you at, puss ass young ho, musty bitch. Go take care of your baby, ho. You do know me, ho. You on my line, ho. You woke me up out my sleep, pussy bitch. And ho, I got you.
Like I said, so based off of my interpretation, I believe that she played the same video. What I got from it was that she played the same video and she got pissed off listening to this video. And then she heard that she going off.
You already did this before, auntie. And you nobody fucking aunt. We don't know you, bitch.
You see what I'm saying?
You're a funny ass lady.
Y'all see what I'm saying? So when she going off, she's listening to the video. Based off of my interpretation, I could be wrong. Shout out to Tia Kemp. You know, she see it. She gonna turn up on me. It is what it is. I'm willing to take them bullets, metaphorical bullets, not real bullets, people, okay? Not real bullets. Not real bullets, metaphorical bullets, like the proverbial bullets, right? I'm willing to take the bullets of her cussing me out. But I'm pretty sure she listened to that and she got hyped and she was in the mirror like, yeah, you know, you finna see me and I'm finna see you on some shit, bro. You feel me? I don't know. But like I said, we can all disagree to agree. You know, Quinoa says that that was Chrisean. I mean, yeah, it's Chrisean. It's Chrisean in the video, but I feel like it's her, but it's not really her. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's her in a video that she's playing to herself. Secondly, like I said, if y'all listen to the way the message is going, listen to this, bro. Like I said, if we go to the messages, right, the way the message is going, she's texting herself based off of what I got. She texting herself at the same time. She's talking to herself, bro, because why would Chrisean Now, you know, you could do a fake number, but why, if y'all famous, why do y'all need to do fake numbers, bro? I'm saying, yeah, you know, they could leak your number and people calling you, threatening you. Shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa said she was on live and she was on live on Tia Kemp's live the other day and she played the voicemails. That's Chrisean. Now, this is what I said earlier, right? Follow me, guys. So my conspiracy theory was that they all are in on it, okay? So this is my conspiracy theory. I think Carlissa, I think Chrisean, I think all of them are in on it. And I think the whole play is to set up the story for when Blueface come home. So that way that ninja back in making a bunch of money. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because look, what are the y'all? Now, like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know their personal life. I could be completely wrong, but it makes for a good story. This is what Carlissa dropped before all that happened. Look.
Oh, get on here talking about she a new mom, help her. People can't help her because no matter how they say.
We just gotta stop the show. Blueface, no disrespect, bro, but your mom fine, bro. Your mom is fine, bro. Let's continue.
They can't say it how they want to say it, or damn them to hell, and that's why their kid got stabbed.
Oh, we finna pull up them videos, Quinoa. I gotta go into my email real quick, but hold on.
So you guys, you rock tards, keep helping her. You're doing a great fucking job, by the way. We've been watching you for the last 2 years.
And they call her fan base the Rock Tards. So shout out to the Rock Tards. Here we go.
Pass out the best information that you can find. Smoke while you're pregnant, drink while you're pregnant, lift weights while you're pregnant. Don't listen to your son's mother, your baby daddy's mom. Don't listen to your elders. Disrespect everybody. Beat everybody's ass when you don't like their.
And shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa said that she got a sister that play the same game she played. Hey, I believe it, bro. Okay? I believe it. These girls out here playing look, when it comes to the hood and like beefs, one thing that I don't say, and this free game, people, like a lot of beefs, like a lot of times y'all see beef going down in the hood, like ninjas beefing with other ninjas, you know, with smoke or whatever, you know, I'm gonna say, you know, 8.5 times out of 10 is behind a woman. Did you know that? Did y'all know that? I know because I've been in them situations. That's when I learned, and when it clicked, I said, oh shit. So yeah, if y'all don't know, 8.5 times out of 10, if y'all hear about some smoke, some static, some beef in the hood, it's behind a woman. Besides the point, you know, I always tell people this. People don't want to believe it, but I always tell people women run the world. Even though we see this whole thing where it's like, oh, you know, girls don't make as much money as dudes and all this kind of mumble jumble. Y'all got to understand this, bro. Y'all got to understand it's like this, bro. So I always say, even the men that are in power, the most powerful men on earth, I mean, you know, shout out to the Alphabet Brigade, the LGBTQIA+, but usually 9 times out of 10, the men in power are in shackles, and this is my coin term. The men in power are in shackles by the women they've dealt with because they got to be careful with what they do because they could turn around and get exposed. So because of that, the women that they've dealt with in privacy, in public, whatever, these women have control over them, and they are also swaying the way society goes. Shout out to Mono, we in the building. And shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa says that Chrisean plan on setting up Blueface when he get home. We'll see. But here we go. Listen to this, people.
Their approach. Oh, get on here talking about she a new mom. I hope she beat your ass. That's why she beat your ass. She gonna beat your ass when she see you. You guys are doing a great fucking job. So I just wanted to get on here and let you know that you guys have led her into a great position, and keep up the good work.
But you see, what are the odds that she'll say that? And that's why I say I feel like low key, I feel like they ass is playing a game on the internet. And if they are, like I said, man, give credit where credit is due. That's fire. I respect it. To be able to understand the internet and sway the internet in such a way to make it think that everybody's beefing with everybody, so that way everybody keep watching and being toxic on purpose, I respect it, bro. I respect it. All right, so look, like I said, that happened afterwards. You know, after the video happened, Chrisean came out, and whether or not it's true, we don't know. They say, some people say that it was real. You know, I say the text messages was fake or whatever. You know, she came out, and when she came out, she said they was prank calling her and all that. So that's why I'm saying, where regardless of what's true, what's not true, they keep everybody watching, and that's where I could respect it. But I gotta pull up the videos. Hold on, y'all bear with me 1 second. Y'all hit the like button, man. Come on now. Hit the like button. And I'ma try and play y'all a video. It might mess up a little bit. I'm gonna play y'all a video for Chrisean real quick while I pull up the videos that Quinoa want me to pull up. Now Quinoa, please don't send me. I hope you did not send me any kind of virus, okay? Now I know I'm being extreme here, but I can't have any viruses on this computer, okay? Now I know you probably didn't do that, but I gotta just put that disclaimer out. Guys, don't send me no viruses, guys. Don't mess me up before I just got started. All right, we're gonna pull up Chrisean. 1 second. Let me pull up this video, Jason Lee. My bad. I love my Joker laugh. Do y'all like the Joker laugh, man? Hit the like button if you like the Joker laugh. Come on. Yes, sir. It's my evil laugh. All right, so I'm gonna let this video play right here. Here we go.
That's the word. That's the thought.
Actually, not
Laughter.
this one. Let me do a different one. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, look at this. This says Chrisean tried having Blueface unalive. Look at Quinoa. Damn, shout out to Quinoa. Shout out to Quinoa. Here we go.
Did you try to did you try to have Blueface killed? Didn't they say that? They said you tried to set him up and have some people go get him. Oh, no, you really believe that? You're from Baltimore. I went to Baltimore one time before you tried to set him. Did you try?
Listen to this shit. I guess Quinoa was right. Listen to this shit. Well, hold on. We'll play this.
The relationship just changed.
Damn, I need a long one. Hold on. Here we go.
But on the show, baddies were your friend.
Hold up, bro. I don't know why they always cut shit up like that.
The sirens. We could all go to jail. We could lose the baby. What are you doing? Like, calm down. What did I do? Why do you have our son? What happened?
You're like, you're not picking up. And I was just like, okay, come, let's leave before we get locked up. So then I grabbed his hand.
All right, so the video finna play funny, so hold on.
He's like, I'm not getting in the car with your.
The video finna play funny, so I'm gonna just pull it up myself. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm pulling up the videos that Quinoa sent me. And send us videos, guys. Send us videos that you want us to cover. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so we got this video right here. Is this the same video? I'm pulling up videos. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. I'm just downloading them. 1, 2, and Quinoa, explain in the chat for everybody in the chat and everybody watching what the videos are about, in specific order. And then we got this TikTok one right here. So I won't be able to, well, let me see about the TikTok one. 1 second, y'all. Look at this shit. This is a dangerous individual. Let me see. Let me see. Is there a way I could download this video? Is there a way I could download this video? I'll just look for the same video. But yeah, I mean, this has been discussed before. We discussed this on the Black Pill before, where it's like, it's Sean Malone, Chrisean's father. We've discussed that video as well. All right, so I'm gonna just take this. I'm gonna take this link. Let me copy this link. And my bad at the stream tweaking. I gotta go pull these videos up. 1 second. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna add a link. First, let me do this. First, let me put away TikTok, and we'll make a new TikTok link. Let me see. Web. We're gonna call this create new. Draw audio via OBS. Okay, so
we fried this shit. We ain't seen it.
She said to play these videos. Shout out to Quinoa. She said we gotta play these videos. So we gotta play these videos.
I don't even know if I can, but basically,
I gotta run it back. Y'all hit the like button. Like I said, if y'all got videos to send us videos. It does take a bit of time though, and I apologize that it take a bit of time, but it's just because I gotta pull it up properly. And 1 more second before I play the video, y'all answer the poll too, and I gotta get the other ones out of the downloaded box. So let me I think I can leave them. Hold on, let me see. Can I leave them? If I can leave them, I'm good. 1 second, y'all. Let me see if let me use iPhone situation properties. Okay, I can play the videos. All right, so we're gonna start with this one first. Quinoa said we have to go look at this and it's gonna shock us. Shout out to Quinoa. Thank you, Quinoa, for showing up to the show. We appreciate you. And like I said, we do these kind of things during the show because we appreciate all our supporters and everybody who watches. Like I said, I know I'm not the best content creator. I'm working on being better. So that's why when somebody got something they want to show me, I kind of like take the time out to go see it. Let me make sure I got the audio working. Let me see. Hold up. Let me set the audio so it can work. Advanced audio properties. All right, let's get it. All right, let's see. So in this video, Ronnie told Chrisean's biological father what? Ronnie's told that Chrisean's biological father is a big-time attorney who she is named after and convinced him to lie and take the charge. So we discussed this before on the show, and we discussed the conspiracy. And we actually heard Ronnie say himself about Chrisean and how she was an industry plant. We've been discussing this, actually. Here we go.
That situation with my studio. I don't even want to speak about that. I don't even know if I can, but basically we had this whole situation with my school situation. Basically, he went to jail, but
it's a lot. Get into it, yeah, it's good.
Fuck it, killed me last year at my student housing, bro.
Fuck it, killed me last year at my student housing, bro. Fuck it, killed me last year at my student housing, bro.
Because my student housing was a human sex trafficking apartment building.
Oh.
So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to run track. And my student housing stopped us for real. So we drove, so first of all, we sold our car. We got money saved up. And then, yeah, so we drove our other car. It's an Acura truck, and then we drove it in 2 days. Then when we got here, the first day we went to Santa Monica Pier, smoked, and shit on that little Ferris wheel. Huh?
This coming from Maryland?
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Right, from Baltimore.
Drove here. Then after that, yeah, Shorty died. I don't know, the second day. No, okay, the second day we went to the student housing, check out the house. Ooh, that's when they try to pull that weird shit. Yeah, nigga died. And then,
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, bro, that's why I told Sticks, bro, because of you weirdos out here in these streets. That's why I keep weapons on me, and that's why I suggest you do the same. It sucks when I have kids, because my kids are going to be 10 times more dangerous than me. But let's continue. Yeah.
The nigga that opened the door up for us, because we had to come back to talk about the jobs and shit that they had. And then we also was on the road, and then we pulled a whole all-nighter for this meeting at the student housing. So we fried this shit.
Yeah.
We don't see shit. Yeah, we don't see shit happen.
Damn.
And then niggas thought we was great, and niggas had it. Like, that's another podcast.
Hey, from your side, bro. Real on some real shit.
Hey, nigga, I was in the live when you was saying that. I told them, nigga, that's what happened for real, bro.
Look though, me and you made it out the building, right?
Hell yeah, that bitch was still in there.
And what the fuck we see when we go back in there? Tell these motherfuckers what we saw, bro.
Hey, let me say this. First off, this is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Secondly, yeah, people, like I say, you gotta mind yours. Me, I mind mines. I'm always watchful of who's around me. I'm very paranoid. I have a military mindset. So I don't necessarily know if this will happen to me, but it could happen to you, people. It could happen to me too. It could happen to anybody, okay? Never think that you're too good to get got, Ninja. We all could get got out here in these streets. Here we go.
Yeah, her right there holding a knife.
Ninja. Her holding a knife. Now, like I said, I don't know the validity of this. Now, is it possible? It's very possible. Past that, you know, I don't know what to believe because conspiracy theories on the internet. But we have a couple other videos that Cornell wanted us to play. Then we got to get back to the whole thing between Tesehki and her sister. Let's continue. Let me see. Which one should I use? Hollywood? All right, we're gonna use this one. Let me see. Here we go.
Perfectly balancing guys over
Like Blueface, you better have that 100.
Yeah, he better have my 100. I'm telling his.
Okay, so in this video,
100 bands.
in this video, supposedly,
Who, Blueface?
hold up, let me pause it. So in this video, supposedly it says Ronnie's alleged hitman Quell self snitches and claims Blueface owes him 100 racks. Now, like I said, very plausible, very plausible. Whether or not it's true, it don't matter to me. This is why I tell y'all, be a square out here in today's time. Shout out to the squares everywhere. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's because at the end of the day, these ninjas doing whatever they doing. You don't want to be a part of that, past that. You don't want to be on somebody's shirt. Now, let's see what's going on here.
My 100, I'm up for the summer. Just did
The interview got 10,000
for that interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Cause guess what? That can't claim your son no more.
Y'all blame my father.
Yo, cause he ain't answer his phone. I can't go to work today, so I don't got to do. Yeah, that's why and that's what they gonna do. Blue owe me because I'm dragging him around. They fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga. He tried to take schoolyard, son, and get a DNA test after schoolyard and did the DNA test. That's schoolyard, baby. So schoolyard ain't here to say fuck him. I'm here to say fuck him.
Okay, so I guess schoolyard must be Ronnie, and yes, rest in peace to the young ninja, because I don't feel like nobody should die early, at least before their parents, you feel me? So rest in peace to schoolyard. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know the validity of this, but this is what everybody's talking about on the internet streets, and this is what I'm referring to, folks, where it's like, we don't know what's going on because it's something that go on the internet, and then there's shit that goes on in the streets, and you wouldn't know unless you was in the neighborhood, right? You wouldn't know what was really going down. Here we go.
That's why on schoolyard. I think I'm throwing it up. Schoolyard, bro.
Oh no, schoolyard must be the gang. You know I'm not affiliated. Shout out to the gang bangers. I'm not affiliated, so I wouldn't know.
What the hell?
I'm not affiliated. My bad. Rest in peace to Lil Ronnie. I don't rep schoolyard. Please don't come for me. Don't send the Goonies after me, people. Okay? I left the gang banging a long time ago. I don't bang ninja, never have, never will. Here we go. All right, so it says not Quell out here. The video specifically says not Quell out here implicating, hold on, I'm gonna make it bigger so we can read it. It says not Quell out here implicating Blueface Baby for Chrisean while implicating himself. This conversation is over Ronnie's passing. Ninja will be, what? A ninja will be a live crash dummy for a snitch. Yo, Rock knows how to let these fools crash out. I guess she said Blue will pay for that phone call they had. The one that caused her to run to God. You can't make this stuff up. 2025 is the year of exposure. Yeah, man, like I say, y'all got more info on this than me. I'm just a little ninja minding my business trying to make it on the internet because I got bills to pay. Can you imagine? Huh? Can you imagine? Let me make this smaller. Well, we have another video to play, but let me make this smaller. Now I'm involved in a beef that ain't my beef. Don't come for me, please. Please don't. No, for real. Don't come for me, though. I don't care about none of that ish, okay? I will defend myself. I ain't one of these people out here. I've been harmed before. I've been robbed before, jumped, and all that. I don't play that. So please don't pull up on me like it's all good, because it ain't. It ain't. Y'all see me playing nice on social media because I have people watching me. I really don't play that. Hopefully you can tell. Can you tell? Anyways, let's continue. All right, hold up. Hold up. Okay, first off, we're going to run that back. All right, so they said they did a DNA test or she posted a fake test. Can I run up the volume? I can run up the volume. Hold on. Here we go.
Chrisean Rock decided to post the fake Zeus Network DNA test the following day. The Women's Health Department, this is Natera, correct?
All right, so just so y'all know, this video is kind of low. Put your volume up if you can. It's low on my end, so I know it's low on your end. And shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa says schoolyard is not a gang. Schoolyard is blue. Okay, now it all makes sense. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I get you over. Excuse me?
Let me get you transferred over to their department.
Also, before you transfer me, if you can tell me, I'm actually looking to check the status of a case number on a DNA diagnosis test. And, you know, I clicked through and I think I did something wrong. So who would I be speaking to in reference to a case number?
You will be able to speak with the women's health department. They'll be able to.
I didn't even know you could pull up other people's like case numbers with their baby DNA test. I ain't know that, but here we go.
Give them that case number. They'll look into.
Thank you.
Yeah. One moment. Let's get them.
Okay. Hi, Alex. I'm actually calling to check the status of a case number. Actually, to authenticate a DNA non-invasive prenatal paternity test case number.
Yeah, what's the case number I can help you with?
The case number is 382-1221. So case number 3821221 does not match a Chrisean Eugene Malone, born on March 14, 2000.
I mean, like I said, this just kind of low-key reinforces my point that I was saying. So my point is, if y'all think that these people would orchestrate a DNA test, why would you believe that these people would not orchestrate a fake call, like the whole thing with Tia Kemp? And that's why I'm saying, well, why would y'all believe that these people wouldn't orchestrate like playing a game on the internet if they can do this kind of stuff, if they're willing to do that, right? Because they already know they don't have to tell you the truth because they don't know you. They don't know us. That's where I'm like, yo, so I feel like a lot of stuff that they doing on the internet is being manipulated. And that's why I tell y'all question everything. And it's all good. Let's get back to TikTok. Y'all hit the like button, man. Shout out to Quinoa for the videos. All right, let me see. So, like I said, when it comes to Chrisean and her sister Tesehki, Tesehki actually responded back to Chrisean for what she said. And let me show you what she said. Let me see. Well, first things first, did her and Offset sleep together? Let's get it.
Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said that's me and him is broken up. That's
Right.
what she said.
Right.
What? And I said, no, that didn't happen. My
Okay.
baby dad's a weird ass nigga.
Okay.
He's just trying to like ruin relationships and ruin stuff.
I love Cardi, and yeah, it was a wild thing that just had the internet going.
Yeah, I cleared the air as soon as it came out.
But Jay also tried, your ex bestie.
Everybody's trying to say what the comments say. Everybody trying to run with what the first person said.
And is that for
Because it
clout?
sounds different. Because it's yeah for clout.
Blueface went online and made this.
Okay. Here we go.
Beautiful. Okay, this next person, Tesehki.
That's it.
That's the word. That's the thought. Laughter.
Hold on. Let me see. This the issue that they supposedly had between each other, Chrisean and Tesehki, and supposedly they had issues with touching on each other when they were kids. Now, I don't necessarily know how old Tesehki is or how much older than Chrisean, but one thing I do know is kids play house and kids make mistakes. Now, some mistakes you can't come back from. I don't specifically know the story, so I'm not justifying anything. I'm not defending anything, but what I will say is I'm going to let her speak for herself. Here we go.
Businessman,
But how do I get you? Is there a bridge there between you two now?
I think what's really going on
'Cause
is
she
the
did
fact
it-
that I came out
Yeah.
and said my truth about what's going on, and it's so embarrassing to say, "Oh, I did that." She probably fucked around and forgot it because she lied to herself so long. Because whatever happened happened. So she tried to make me take it back as if I did it for a clout. Like, I'm not finna play like that. And I wasn't the only one that came out about you. So stop lying.
Mm-hmm. But she said she's suing you for making the allegations that she
Where's the
molested
paperwork?
you.
Where's the sue? She's lying. I ain't getting not one paperwork.
So there's no lawsuit.
No,
Okay.
it would have went viral.
And so she doesn't feel like
She's
she can.
lying.
She
Now
said
she probably, because it's probably going to encourage her because I'm popping it, but I don't care. That's she lying.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm going to sue her for doing that. Fuck.
Yeah, man. I mean, damn, sue your family. Let me see. Here we go. We're gonna do Chrisean. We're gonna do Tesehki. Let me see what Tesehki had to say. My bad, y'all. You know I got the hotkeys. Let me see from my sounds. So let's see what Tesehki had to say. Here we go. This was yesterday.
Hold on. And if a motherfucker made me, okay, make another me. It's not clicking. But I love you guys, and it's not clicking.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see.
You know, let me not put her on the show too. And like,
I'm gonna play this video real quick. I gotta go check on the dog, make sure she ain't messed nothing up. I'm gonna come right back. Y'all hit the like button, and we're gonna continue. But I'm gonna let this video play. Here we go.
unless she like.
Oh, and answer the poll.
Finna be a Chrisean, like something to watch. So she like trying to sell herself with the, oh yeah, I got my sister back. She got this. I'm gonna check all that. Da, 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 da. So she flipped the narrative to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, my sister's a bully. Let me play the nice card. It was like one of those things that I noticed. And then my sister hated the fact that, oh, you Chrisean's sister, not Tesehki. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird. But I never had a problem with her. I would never like put her in a limelight with me.
But you try to get the girls to beat her up on the show.
When?
Isn't that what they said?
No, look, this what happened. So I got up on the sprinter and she get up in my face. She said, I will really hurt you without hurting the baby. She said it again and kept getting in my face. Then she like nut me with her shoulder. So then Marsh was like, chill, Latifah. I'm right here. She's like, what, Marsh? Mind your business. This is between sisters. She's like, yeah, but your sister is actually pregnant. Like, back up. So then my sister took all that energy from to me to Marsh. So Marsh didn't back down. They get the popping it. They know my sister can fight. They was scared to do it. They just knew they had to do it. And then I didn't even tell them. You could just tell, like, my shit. I'm just gonna throw hands, but like my stomach might bleed. Like I'm just like my back was.
And ladies, please don't fight while you're pregnant. Okay, let's just get that out the way. Do not fight while you're pregnant. I know you feel like, oh, you know, nobody can touch me because I'm pregnant, but yeah, bro, just don't engage in that behavior. You feel me? Let's continue.
Really against the wall of making the hardest decision because she was like just so clouded up, and I don't know what drug she was. I don't know what she was on. Like she was on like one.
Do you feel like she would have hit you pregnant though?
The way she was acting, yeah. So she took.
And ladies, please don't hit nobody pregnant too. That's another thing. Ladies, do not hit no pregnant woman. That is a crime. You will do time, my ninja. I don't care how mad you are. Nobody's gonna justify it, and nobody's gonna sit there and take your side. Gentlemen, you as well. But gentlemen, we already know better, right? Shout out to the Adams everywhere. Let's see. Let me see.
I'm a mother. I say that first and foremost. I'm a mother. Fuck that, I'm a good ass sister.
So this is Tesehki responding to her interview with Jason Lee. Here we go.
I'm a mother. What's not clicking? I'm standing on $1 million house without doing a season.
And I guess this is a click because I'm like, what the hell? I'm sitting here like,
what the hell, boy?
You know, what the fuck is this? Anyways, here we go.
Without a rapper nigga, without a trapper nigga, what's not clicking?
He was here.
She insinuated that I killed my ex. I'm like, damn, I thought we was cool. Like, what the?
But on the show, Baddies, where your friends jumped her, you had them do that.
So this what happened.
She said she's suing you for making the allegation.
I'm gonna sue her for doing that. And then it was pow, pow, pow.
He ended up getting murdered. Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
Oh, so I ain't know she did a interview with Jason Lee. I'm gonna pull her up too, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like they all in on it, bro. They got the stories going around. All I know is it don't make sense that these people committed crimes and nobody caught them, bro. I don't care who's sweeping who and what under the rug. These are regular people. These aren't no, you know. I mean, I don't know. They say her dad's an attorney or whatever, so I don't really know. But here we go.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it, but if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
Yep. Yeah, gentlemen, that's why. Shout out to my Adams everywhere, gentlemen. That's why I tell y'all, like I said, there's something to be said about all of us liking dangerous people, but you need to be careful of the company you keep, because that's how they talk about you when you sit in the dirt. You feel me? Now, I don't know if they actually knew each other or what, but that's what I'm saying. This is the world we live in, people. So peep game and be on point. Let's continue.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
To me being real, all this camera, we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
Yeah, man. Hey, R.I.P. to Mr. Ronnie himself, right? But that's how they talk about you, bruh. All right, so let me see what she said. Tesehki and let me see, Jason Lee. Let me see what she said on her interview.
Already kind of moving a little weird, but it's like once she got with him, it was like
It was a different person.
it was a total different person. My mom would call me and cry about her for hours, and I'd be like, "Mom, why me? All your eight daughters you had, why me?" She's like, "Cause you're the closest to her. You the one that can talk to her."
So your mom thought you were the saving grace, that you can...
She know we haven't talked, and she know the last time we talked was the first episode of Midwest, and we was at her dinner party. Me and all my siblings. Chrisean wasn't there, and my mom is going through it right now with far as drugs and stuff. Pray for her, please. Even though she's not all the way there, when she seen me and I was fixing her jacket, her natural, she said, "Hey, Chrisean." Like that's her natural, react. Even though she's hot and not even here for real, but as soon as she see me,
Yeah, drugs is a serious thing, people. A lot of people suffer from dealing with drugs, so you got to kind of be careful with that if it runs in your family, if your family has history of that, you feel me? It's hard, but, you got to find a way to control it. Here we go.
This was just recent, and I don't want to get emotional, but she was like, "Where's Chrisean?" And I was like, I looked at her, and it registered to her, like, what's going on? And she was like, "I'm sorry." She's just always with you, and I'm like, "Oh, we haven't been together." I'm so mad. All my friends gonna be so mad at me for crying.
Thugs cry. Hello?
I ain't a thug. So this is her responding, like I said.
Entourage travel too. Stop asking me about it, dumb, non-credible motherfucker bitch. She said it. I didn't say it. The hell? I don't. Y'all gotta. Y'all see my.
Man, they going too fast for me. Hold on, bro.
But in that moment when you had somewhat your sister's back, Blue's back, you're kind of in the middle trying to calm everything down. How did it go from that to, I think Blue punched your dad?
No, it was, okay.
Or Chrisean's dad. Y'all got the same dad?
Yes, we have the same dad.
And the same mom?
Yes.
Me and my siblings don't even have that.
I mean, we have the.
It's crazy because they say they had the same dad and the same mom, but I'm like, okay, so there's a dark-skinned ninja that we seen Blue punch or whatever. They saying that's not her dad, so I'm so confused. I don't know if they was adopted or what, but here we go.
Same mom and dad.
And so was
8 of us. My mom has 12 children.
I know. I've done my research.
It's crazy. So the mom got 12 kids. They said it was 8 siblings. I don't know. I don't know.
8 of us has the same dad.
That's crazy.
Okay, 8 of us.
That's amazing. So, but that was your dad that got punched, right?
But this is what happens. You didn't see everything,
I did.
So they say 8 of them got the same dad and 4 of them got a different dad. So that's the thing where it's like, okay, so the white man that we seen that they keep pulling up on the internet, right? The white man is the white man they dad for real, because the dark skinned dude could be their dad, but they all light bright, right? So the light bright women, the one that's light skinned and shit, it will make more sense that the white dude, the attorney guy, is their dad. Here we go.
I didn't.
It's clip. So this is what happened. It was my dad, once he seen that all of my siblings was trying to talk for him, he was like, you know what, y'all not about to do this. So my dad wanted to take Blue to the side and they talked just one-on-one. But of course, everybody kept following them. So then it's some words that he did say. Blueface said, my father said, "I just don't want you disrespecting my daughter. You're not going to hit my child, da-da-da. You know how dad's are." And then Blue said, "That's what you teach your daughter, to fight people, to hit men?" And my dad was like, "No." But it was like real aggressive and stuff. And then
it was Baltimore. That's what it is.
I'm
gonna blame your whole, the whole
said
city.
Something like, I don't know what, I forget exactly what Blueface said. It probably come to me later. But he said something. It was like 3 words. He said it, and my dad just hit him. Wow. And he went into like the glass. And then that's when it got crazy. That's when everybody switched, because it's like, now you fighting who we came from. You know what I mean? So it's like, what is going on? And
Mind you, The dad hit the ninja first, bro. From what I remember, the dad hit the ninja first. I'm so confused, bro.
What the hell, boy?
Why do people think? And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, why do people think they could put their hands? You can't put your hands on somebody and expect them not to retaliate just because you mad, bro. I've done that in the past. God forbid somebody put their hands on me now, ninja. Ninja, I'm putting you in the dirt, my ninja. But shout out to Quinoa. Quinoa said at the end, the lady said there was no proof to the numbers he gave her. Yeah, I was saying earlier, that's what I was saying, where it's like, why do we believe everything that they say when they turn around and lie about shit like that? But I digress from that conversation. Let's continue.
I got angry because I'm like, this is not what's supposed to be happening. First and foremost, we're not even supposed to be filming right now. Secondly, I look a mess. Like,
wait, were you thinking about the wig as you're in the midst
yes,
of this
I was
chaos?
like, this joke right slide all the way up. It was already halfway up right here. Then my stylist, when she seen that on the internet, on Shade Room, because it straight hit the Shade Room, it straight hit the Hollywood Unlocked. OMG. Everybody was like, Tifa, everybody that knows me, like,
you can't
no, I would never step out like that.
You can't take a break and tack it down.
Yeah, you couldn't. I was not supposed to come downstairs. I was just supposed to say, Chrisean, hold on.
If that wig would have slid off mid-fight, I'm telling you right now, we would have to put a loop of that right now.
I literally had a show before, the night before. So that was literally like, your hair just be mad.
But so was your brother who was in it? Because I'm always confused with your family. I tell you, I met your mom before, lovely lady. I met, of course, I know Chrisean. I've been around.
Yeah, so if y'all remember the brother, so the brother looks like the dude. The brother looks like the dark-skinned dude. That looks like his dad. The white people, no, the white guy looked like their dad. If you noticed, if you know the whole little thing, right? So I don't know. Here we go.
Around a little bit, but I'm always confused. Is the brother? What is your relationship with him? I mean, is he really cool with all y'all now, or is it like one of those things where like we brother and sister, we fight sometimes, we get along sometimes, or what?
Well, with that situation, we always cool, but again, once they fought, it was like, okay, Chrisean, Blue, and Mookie, that's what you're talking about. The one who had the green on?
Yes.
Mookie, they already had like an alliance, like, we're going to get this stuff together. It's not going to be a fight. So then Blueface checking him like, bro, what's going on? Like, I just got punched by your father. That's when Blueface went and got his lick back. Editing is a motherfucker,
right.
I'll tell you that.
So was Mookie and him, they were cool?
Yeah, we were all cool.
That's why I be trying to tell y'all, everything edited like a you feel me? All right, so yeah, like I said, fast forward, this was her response. Fast forward to Chrisean and Jason Lee. Yeah, like I said, man, these people be looking like they be on that good stuff, bruh. They look like they on that good stuff. Look.
Travel too. Stop asking me about a dumb, non-credible motherfucker bitch. She said it. I didn't say it. The hell? Like, I'm not out. Y'all gotta. Y'all see my life? Are y'all seeing my life? Please. Use your brain. Golly. Use your brain. Stop playing with me, because I really hurt everybody's feelings. I'm literally God's favorite. I can hurt everybody's feelings, but I'm not going to do that, because God's favorite don't do that. God's favorite keep letting everybody be stupid. God's favorite, you know what I mean? Don't have to do none of that. People are going to crash out. I mean, look at me. Well, that's my life. You know what I mean? Like, what's not clicking? What's not clicking? Hold on. I'm a mother. I say that first and foremost. I'm a mother. Fuck that, I'm a good-ass sister. We all know that, baby. I'm a mother. What's not clicking? I'm standing on $1 million house without doing a season. Without a rapper nigga, without a trapper nigga. What's not clicking? I'm standing on business. What's not clicking? I'm a mom.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Shout out to Tesehki. Hey man, that's it for today's live stream, or this morning's live stream, man. That's it for today. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section, man. We be back in here at like 6:30 tonight. Yeah, like I said, man, moral of the story, based off of the poll, they say 44% of people saying that Chrisean is a problem, 22% say Tesehki is a problem, and 33% saying they both the problem. So, I mean, it is what it is, Ninja. Let us know how you feel. Past that, thank you to everybody who watched the show. We'll be back in here later for the evening show. Y'all Turn your notifications on. Follow for more. Yeah, dig. It's your boy BA. I'm out. I'm back in here later, man. Peace.